Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Thursday evening to y'all. Good to see ya, good to see ya, good to see ya. What is up? Autumnshank, Wheel Dragon, DH Worlds, Nightbot, of course, Chicken Fajitas, Veramint, MTGBot, Taylor Jones, Nate Fennelly, Security League, Gaming Viking, Gamerist, Chris, Ken Adams, Heckerus, Voodoo. How is everyone doing tonight? Oh man, we've had a lot of news today. We got a fun modern deck to play. I'm hyped. This is going to be a fun one. Couch Magicians, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. And Vaporlock, welcome you as well. Yes, going back to the old school, living like Gray. Welcome you too. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our resubscribers and new subscribers. And yeah, we're going old school. This was one of the original budget decks in Modern. This isn't a budget build, but it's updated. It's new. Mono White Emeria. I'm excited for it. What's up, the Only Manly? How are you tonight? Radley, Oiblink's not dead. Blast Seeker, Jaquito. Yeah, so big announcement. No Pauper tonight. New Pauper isn't on Magic Online yet. They said July 2nd, so like a week. So before we get into it, the big news of the day. Kind of two pieces of big news. First off, earlier today, well, let's do the one that probably less people care about first. Pauper. They announced that Pauper are going to have unified legality, which puts a bunch of new cards in the format, officially supported by Wizards. So if you were a Pauper player, really good news for Pauper. Format's going to be better, getting more support from Wizards. Nothing to the extent of like getting event decks or anything yet, but definitely a step in the right direction to have it be an official sanctioned format. Puts like 200 new cards in the format, along with a few bans. Hymn to Turok, Sinkhole, and High Tide all will be banned, so that's all exciting. We are not playing Nykthos. This is not really a Nykthos deck. This is an Emeria deck more than a Nykthos deck. That's kind of our big card, is our late game Emeria. Is this deck fair? Yes. This is about as fair as it gets. Emeria is like play our lands, get to 6 mana, play a Sun Titan. It's a strong late game deck, but it is the definition of fair for sure. So that was the arena news. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for Sinkhole too. That would have been fun. I'm excited for Mono White Emeria too. I haven't played this deck in a long time. Yeah, I mean, really, they probably shouldn't be in the format, but I would like to Sinkhole people. That sounds like something I would enjoy. The other news is they announced Arena Modern, quote unquote, the Standard Plus format. It's going to be called Historic. It is going to start at rotation. They are not bringing back Kaladesh and Amonkhet. They're starting with, well, exactly our current standard format, plus the fall set when it arrives. So exactly current standard, kind of a casual for fun format by the sounds. Didn't sound like there was going to be ranked play or anything. So that announcement I was a little more disappointed about. I mean, it's good that they're doing something, but I feel like this was like the least and easiest thing they could do. So a bit disappointed about the arena announcement, the Arena Modern announcement. So yeah. I figured I really wanted to be more Modern E and start, like, going back a little bit, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, at least it's something. Although I feel like if the idea is, like, people need to be able to play their cards, I don't know if this is a good solution. I tweeted about this. It feels like imagine there was no like Modern, there was no Commander, there was no whatever formats outside of Standard, and Wizards was like, all right, we're gonna fix this problem for you. And they're like, okay, so we decided once cards rotate out of Standard, we'll still allow you to play them on your kitchen tables for fun. And be like, thanks, Wizards. Yeah, like, that's wonderful. I'm glad you will allow me to play the cards I bought on my kitchen table for fun. So I was hoping it would be a little bit more than it was, but at least it's something. At least it's something. Anyway, that's not our focus for tonight. Our focus for tonight, we're playing Modern, we are playing Emeria. I'm excited for this deck. Next week, we will be starting M20. Monday is the preview stream, so check that out Monday afternoon, trying out new decks and stuff, so that'll be sweet. So let's do our reminders, and then we'll talk about this deck. Start playing Magic. Hopefully, we're going to have some long, grindy games. If we have some long, grindy games, it means things are going well for Mono White Emeria. If we're dying to turn to Hogak, then things are going to go bad. But as we go along, we can talk about Pauper changes, changes. We can talk about arena changes. We can talk about modern. There's 2 big modern tournaments being streamed this weekend, SCG and a GP, which doesn't happen very often. Gonna be interesting to see if Hagak dominates the format, what other Modern Horizons cards. These are like the first tournaments with Modern Horizons in paper, so tons of stuff. Will Historic be a paper format too? It will not, at least for now. Their announcement said it was a Magic Arena exclusive or only format. I don't remember the exact word they used, but it is not going to be a paper format at this point. Who knows what the future holds? Maybe it'll be super popular and then they'll bring it over to paper, but it's not going to be a paper format now. Is Brought going to be a good ad for this deck? It might. We might need more fetch lands, but anyway, they did say they might introduce Kaladesh Amonkhet later. That is true. They did say that they might do it later, but a lot of people were like, oh, well, give them a break. We're in beta. And I was like, they've been promising us like this rotation Arena Modern thing for more than a year now. And they've been working on Arena for who knows how many years. Like, they should have had a better answer to this. So I don't really buy that. But quick thought about scheming symmetry in Modern. You got to build around it. That's my thought. If you're playing like Mill or some other way to break the symmetry of scheming symmetry, I think it can be good. But if you're going to play it fairly, it's going to go badly, and you are probably going to regret playing it. Is this Yixid Jailer showing good results against Hagak? I haven't tried it. I have seen it sneak into some decks, though, so maybe. Looks like we threw back to old. Yeah, we are going to the old Emeria. We haven't played this in a while, so let's do our reminders, talk about this deck, start playing Magic, then we can talk about Corset 2020 Modern Arena. Oh, so much to talk about tonight. Tons and tons of stuff. Benes won for the 11th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. My local Magic groups are way too meta and competitive for my jank decks. Would it be worth getting into Magic Online? Ugh. I think you will run into the same problem there. You will run into some jank decks, but Magic Online is not the most casual client either, so I don't know if that fixes your problem. I do think Magic Online, if you want to play Modern or older formats, it's really awesome and helpful, but you're not going to just play jank decks for the most part. Maybe if you play the casual queues, which I haven't done in a long time, but in the tournaments, you're going to play mostly tier decks there too. So, reminders, replay YouTube. Cockatrice, places like that, I don't know the legality of them, so I never recommend them, but technically they are free ways to play Magic, so digitally, but yeah, I'm not really sure. It's like a weird gray area, I think. Anyway, replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. The normal YouTube. If you missed it, last night we had some sweet sliver action for Against Odds. That deck was fun. If you didn't see it, it was a really fun deck. Not going beatdown, trying to avoid that, and instead comboing off with the first sliver, and it actually kind of worked. First sliver's busted. It is busted. I think it made me want to do another sliver week for Commander Clash. I don't know if you remember this. If you've been watching Commander Clash for a while, we did a sliver week where everyone had to play the same sliver commander, and then I think you had to have a certain number of slivers. I don't remember the exact rules, and it was the most ridiculous game of Commander that I think I've ever played. Definitely one of the craziest episodes of Commander Clash, so maybe we'll have to do the slivering too. Electric Slivero or whatever. Don't remind me of that one. Yes, awesome and terrible is a good way to describe it. Our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and Card Kingdom, they got you covered if you want some sweet new cards from Corset 2020. They're available for pre-order. Still got Modern Horizons as well, of course, if you're looking for that. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, merch page, we got tokens, Electric Sliveroo, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site, and of course, donations. Always appreciated, certainly not required, but $2 or more gets your message read on stream. So those are our reminders, tons to talk about. Let's talk about this deck. So tonight, we are playing Mono White Emeria. If you are a long-time Budget Magic fan, you might remember that Mono White Emeria, one of the very earliest decks that we ever played on Budget Magic. Like, first month of the series, I think. This deck, obviously, that was 5 years ago, 4 years ago, a long time ago. So there's been some changes, but the idea of this deck is pretty simple. Our namesake card, Emeria the Sky Ruin, lets us reanimate a creature for free on each of our upkeeps as long as we have 7 or more planes. So our deck, looking to play some Emerias. We got a bunch of planes. I switched them to snow-covered planes. There's no purpose for that, but I think it might throw opponents off a little bit, catch them by surprise. So we're trying to get a bunch of planes on the battlefield. We have fetch lands to find them, Field of Ruins to find them, Crucible of Worlds to keep getting back fetch lands and Field of Ruins. So once we get to 7 planes, we start reanimating stuff for free. And then the rest of the deck, we're kind of a Sun Titan deck. Sun Titan lets us get back something converted mana cost 3 or less when it comes into play or when it attacks. So this we can get back with our Emeria. We can do sweet loops with Flickerwisp where we like Sun Titan, get back Flickerwisp, Flicker, Sun Titan, get back something else. The biggest new addition is Ranger Captain of Eos, which I'm actually really excited about. When it comes into play, you can tutor for a 1-drop. So we can tutor for Thraben Inspector and our 1 Kami of False Hope, which can just kind of be a lock for damage in the late game. But we can sack this to keep our opponent from casting non-creature spells. So, with the help of Emeria, in the late game, we can kind of just lock a control deck out of doing kind of anything. Just keep reanimating this, sacking it on our opponent's upkeep, reanimate it, sack it on our opponent's upkeep, which sounds hilarious and super fun. Otherwise, why is Mom not in the deck? I don't know if we need Mom. We're okay with our creatures dying because we're going to get them back. So that's kind of the engine of the deck. Emeria, Sun Titan, Flickerwisp, Ranger, Captain of Eos. Otherwise, Old Wolf, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Otherwise, Thraben Inspector, Wall of Omens, draws cards when they come into play good with Sun Titan. We have 4 Remorseful Clerics in the main deck to not lose to Hogak. With our reanimation, kind of repeatable Tormod script on a body. Another good creature, Path to Exile, Winds of Abandon give us lots of creature removal. We also got some Wrath. We have Gideon as a backup finisher / fog. Speaking of fogs, Kami of False Hope, it's a fog on a body. It's basically a white spore frog. So with Emeria, late game, get it back, sack it, fizzle our opponent's attack, do it again the next turn, do it again the next turn. So we're really a late game deck. Eventually, we can also like strip mine lock our opponent with Ghost Quarters or Field of Ruins to get all their lands. So we are trying to grind to the late game. Sideboard-wise, we get 4 Lone Missionaries for burn to gain a bunch of life. Getting into the Trials, good against threats, good against combo with its emblem. Cleansing Nova is a sweeper. Damping Sphere, Sorcery Spyglass to shut down combo-y style decks. Kami of False Hope, more damage prevention. And that is basically the idea of the deck. Grind out really slow damage. Why no Snow Path Enchantment? We could play the Snow Path Enchantment. I don't know if it's better than Winds of Abandon or not. I haven't really played Winds of Abandon much. I really want to try Winds of Abandon and see how good it is. We can't really rest in peace, yeah, because it shuts down our plan. So we'll see if it's enough graveyard hate. The other nice thing about Remorseful Cleric is it also is a creature. I guess it doesn't matter, because if you sack, you get the graveyard. But I was going to say it dies and you get rid of bridges, but I guess you get rid of those anyway. So anyway, yeah, Rest in Peace we just can't play because it locks down our own graveyard. And we need our own graveyard for our Emeria plan. So that's the plan. We are the fairest of fair decks. We are grinding to the late game and seeing if Emeria has got what it takes in our really broken fast standard format. And then should mix up your Wrath for humans. Ooh, you're probably right, actually. I do agree with that reasoning. We don't have blue, though. We could, let's see. We can bring in a Day of Judgment. We can go 2 Wrath of Gods, 1 Day of Judgment. I'm fine with that. That's a good plan. Rooster, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Alright, I think we gotta reload to get our new... Do we have our... Okay, Day of Judgment. Yeah, alright, we're good. Alright, let's see if Emeria can actually keep up. And then next week, we will be starting our standard exploration with M20. Deck feels like Martyr Proc without Martyr Proc combo. It's kind of similar. No Martyr Proc, so we don't have the life gain from Martyr Proc. We don't have the Squadron Hawks to fuel it, so it's kind of related, but not in the same exact place. So what do y'all think about these announcements today? Hey, good to see ya, Shiny. Hello from the U.S. Hex Parasite, Burn to Forge Tender, Toolboxy. Yeah, you could play more toolbox stuff to go with Ranger. So what do you think of the announcements? What do you think, first off, of Historic, the new arena format? How good will that... We have all of our expensive stuff in one land. I love Sun Titan. We are actually talking about Titans today, too, and whether they could ever come back to standard. Windbrick and Blue Collar Man, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. This is actually pretty fine. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Ooh, Winds of Abandon. Do we keep a removal spell? I'm going to say yes. If it's control, it's bad. Hopefully they're not playing control. Sunbait Canyon, burn. Unshaven Drake, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription for the 10th month in a row. Definitely burn. Big soups cheer for our resubscriber. I played this Legacy event in my LGS, managed to 3-2. Ooh, let me see Unshaven Drake. Lagisa. Alright. Let's play our Zero Plains Emeria. Take our beads for now. Ooh, Legacy Merfolk. Merfolk, there was a time. I've been following Legacy for a while, because Legacy is, like, my favorite format to watch. I think it's the best coverage. It is my favorite format to watch, and... opponent's got so many threats. It's my favorite format to watch, and there was a time, back in the Alex Bertoncini days. When would that be? Back when people thought Alex was a good Magic player, not a cheater. 2010? 11? I don't know. Back at that age, where Merfolk was like legit top tier Legacy deck. One of the best decks in the format. Ranger Captain of Eos. Ooh, this might just be too slow on the draw. We get a Snow-Covered Plains. I guess we Wall of Omens draw a card. We're just so far behind. Our opponent had triple 1-drop on the play, and we're on the mulligan. We have a lot of life gain in our sideboard, though, which is going to be really good. So, Historic. Am I going to try out Blue-Black Narset list you lost to on Mucha Brew? Maybe. Might try some Blue-Black Narset. Yeah, Historic is the new, like, Arena Modern format. Basically our current standard, except it doesn't rotate, so more sets will be added to it. I mean, I'm glad they're doing something. I don't think the something is exactly what I would have chosen personally, but it is something. And it's there had to be something for rotation. Well, we're gonna block. Okay, still at 14. Opponent. I guess if we get to 6 mana, we can... Rift Bolt suspended. Opponent passes. We're kind of staying alive-ish. Do we just Ranger Captain? What do we do here? I feel like they chose a bad time to start the pool with. Yeah, I kind of wish it was bigger. I thought for sure that they were bringing back Kaladesh block at least, and Amonkhet, but they did not. Yeah, that's the part that I think is kind of disappointing, is it's just current standard, and current standard is fine, but that doesn't really feel like an eternal format to me. We can Flicker Wisp, we can Ranger Captain. Yeah, I guess we just do that. Flicker Wisp, Flicker Wall of Omens. Draw another card. Next turn, we can Ranger of Eos and also get a 1-drop and play it, like Thraben Inspector. So get back another blocker. And if they have to Rift Bolt our... Oh, dear. Searing Blaze in hand? That's bad. That's probably deadly. Boros Charm. Alright. Down to 10. Ooh, this is not a high life total. Draw a card. It's a Plains. Oh, this is going to be really close. Would Vial work in this? Maybe. Our converted mana costs are a little bit scattered, but it might be close enough. Starting with Ixalan means Historic is probably going to be really boring for at least a year. I mean, I think it's a matter of how you enjoy playing Magic, but yeah, I will probably not be super excited about it for a little while. Lightning Helix, yeah. Ooh, well, we got good sideboard cards. That's the good news. We do have good sideboard cards. Holy mother of burn. Oh, we're just literally dead right now. Well, opponent won the die roll. They had as good of a draw as you can get with burn, and we pay the price. Yeah, I don't know why it's called historic. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be old, and it's like the history of Magic, but yeah, that was a really good burn hand. The bad news for our opponent is we get 3 lone missionaries, 4 lone missionaries, and also 3 Gideon of the Trials, both of which are really good against burn. So those are our main answers. We can go down Remorseful Clerics, and then probably go down like a couple of Wraths, and maybe a Winds of Abandon, something like that. Just start the stream over like you always do. Huh, I've done that twice out of like hundreds of streams. Yeah, go down to 1 Wrath. We'll keep 1. So the changes happening to Pauper are basically all the commons from Paper and Magic Online are going to be legal instead of just the Magic Online commons, which puts a bunch of new cards in the format. It like unifies the rules, which is going to make things a lot easier for running tournaments. That's one of the problems with Pauper had been people don't really know what's legal, and there's different rules depending on where you play. So this is going to standardize it, which is really good. Maxlian, how are you today? Good to see you. I mean, Crucible is one of our best ways to get to... Ooh, all right, this is what we want versus burn. This is exactly perfectly fine. We will take it. Crucible is one of our best ways to get to Emeria, I think. So I think it's fine as a one of. What's up, Quirtwoop? How are you this fine evening? Historic is a sad consequence more than a format with any thought put into it. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I guess that's basically more or less my feelings, Ithana Jai. I do think that Historic will be a fun format eventually, but it doesn't really appeal to me for the near future. So, but as, I mean, more sets are added and it gets bigger, it'll probably get better. I don't know exactly how long it'll take before it seems fun, but Knight of the White Orchid seems good with Emeria. Knight of the White Orchid is another potentially good option, yeah. Even just anything that searches for a land can be good. All right, opponent has Goblin Guide, goes to combat, attacks, top card. We'll take it. We got a lone missionary coming. Down to 18. 2 lone missionaries is what we want here. Play a Field of Ruin. Lone missionary. Back up to 22, and we get a blocker for your Goblin Guide. And, sorry, Bird. Sorry. Any talk about multiplayer for Arena? It's basically, Wizard just said it's not happening. That Arena is just not designed for or able to do multiplayer. That wasn't from today's stream, but that's what they have said in the past. Quird up, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. And Figim, welcome you as well. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Omniscience Draft is a blast. I don't know how it'll be with the updates, the changes. We'll see. But I have had a ton of fun playing the format. And let's just Lone Missionary Part 2. Go up to 24. Misfill Plains. Pass the turn. And now we got good defense. We're above our starting life total. This is a pretty good spot to be against the burn deck, I think. Banning High Tide and leaving Tron in Control and Touch and Pauper has angered me. I mean, High Tide, probably going to be a little good. High Tide didn't even see play, did it? I mean, it's possible that we lose. They do have an Eidolon going. That's dealing damage. But we're in a good position. But I wouldn't say it's 100% that we win. My brother came up with an infinite combo with Kiker that had me wondering if you want to try it out with Monday with the access to the new cards. Ew. Yes, I do need to gather up some deck lists. If you have sweet standard decks, I would be interested in trying them. So, Infinite Kiker. Kiker, Electro Dominance, Gates of Blaze, Justice Strike. Ooh. Bishop of Wings. Whenever an angel dies, create a spirit. Empyrean Eagle. Arcane adaptation allows for some sweet combo potential. That looks really fun. Opponent's going to Lava Spike. Yeah, maybe we'll try that or try something like it. Opponent. It's not dealing damage if we just sit here until we need to act. Well, opponent's dealing damage to themselves. Wow, going after the lone missionary? Opponent. Alright. Well, opponent had another insane burn hand, that's for sure. But they are down to 10. And they just sent a ton of damage at our creatures. Top card. Wall of Omens. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to wall up. Play Wall of Omens. Take 2, draw a card. Play Plains. Play Wall of Omens. Take 2, draw a card. Get in with Raven Inspector. This Eidolon is really obnoxious. The Eidolon is super duper obnoxious. But we do have good defense now. Opponent. Suspends a Rift Bolt. No attacks. We draw. Path to Exile. Oh, we really need to gain life. 1, 2. How do we do this? Oh, what do we do? Oh, we're playing some mono white Emeria. Boy, our opponent's hand's been very solid. Decide to make 2 CMC tribal and modern. Ew, sweet. Kaikar with feather for recursive loops. Ooh, Isochron Scepter deck. That looks sweet, Dapper Turtle. Infinite combos with dramatic reversal. I like it. Lots of 2-drops. Let's Field of Ruin, Sacred Foundry. Opponent's going to float a mana. We get a Snow-Covered Plains. Opponent gets a Mountain. Play Field of Ruin. I don't think we still might be getting burnt out here. We need a Sun Titan. Sun Titan get back Lone Missionary is what we really need. Yeah, pass the turn, crack this clue. Soul Diviner, Brain in the Jar are really sweet together. Ooh, that is sweet. Opponent. Wow, the Boros Charm too. Man, we might actually still be getting burnt out. We gained 8 life, and we might lose here. So we're down to 9, and then we drop to... we drop to 6. But our opponent's going to have to stop casting spells, right? Because our opponent goes to 4. We go to 6. Can they cast the 2 spells to kill us if we don't do anything? Opponent. Oh boy. We might be idolizing them. Whew! Whew! Flickerus is why they killed a Lone Missionary. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Opponent. Thinking it over. We might have them Eidolon locked here. Without white mana for life gain, they need like a lightning helix or something. And now we can just go slow. Try to find a Titan to get back a Lone Missionary and put things away. We're definitely not casting spells into this Eidolon. The problem is they take damage from their Eidolon. So I don't think they can kill us without killing themselves first. We win to double bolt. Yeah, that's our opponent's problem, is whenever they cast anything, they're taking 2 damage. We just have to not cast anything converted mana cost 3 or less. Another 2-powered creature. Yeah, that might work. Although we do have Path. So they play 2-powered creature. We path the 2-powered creature. Opponent. Passing. Ugh, Flicker Wisp. Play Ghost Quarter. Sack the Clue. Not playing Thraben Inspector. This game, alright, ship the turd. No amount of bolts could hopefully save that. Bone it. Oh, white mana returning. Lightning Helix is their out. If they draw Lightning Helix and they have one in their deck, that can kill us. Opponent. Passing. Well, we will put a Lone Missionary on the bottom of our deck. Come on, Titan! Opponent scoops it up. Oh, boy. Okay. We locked him under the Eidolon. Oh, Lone Missionary coming through. Crazy Steve, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Hey, thank you, Ken Adams. I love you too. Because if they had Helix, a Helix, take 2, gain 3, go up to 5, down to 3, and then they could cast another burn spell. I think Helix would have done it. What card from M20 am I most excited to try in Standard? Ugh. I mean, it's probably got to be our new Panharmonicon. I think that Core Set 2020 is a really sweet set and a really fun set. Although, yeah, it's got to be the Panharmonicon, I think. I'm trying to think of what else is at the top of my list to try for Standard. I think Panharmonicon definitely leads the way for me. The other cards, there's some sweet ones. Kiker's really cool. Elementals, I definitely want to try, although I don't know if they'll be good enough. I want to retry a lot of the tribes, like spirits, maybe dinosaurs. Got a lot of pieces before rotation that I'm interested in. Dark Puka, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I want to try the colorless artifact experimental frenzy and just put a pile of colorless stuff together. Yeah, that one's interesting. I'm not sure why you'd play it over experimental frenzy in Standard. That seems like a tough one. Yeah, they nailed it with the preview card selection. Good job, Wizards, for sure. Hey, what's up, Shatter Gang cousin? How are you? Winds of Abandon, Kami. Opponent's mulliganing. This hand doesn't do much. It does answer a creature. Is it worth it? Is it good enough? You can play them after rotation in Historic, too. Yeah, Historic. Any advice for someone that wants to start streaming? Ugh, we're going to mulligan that. Ooh, okay, we're going to keep this. Huh, we need a land. If we got double Lone Missionary, all we need is a land. All we need is a land. We're on the draw. We get to scry. Okay, Emeria is a land. All right, double Lone Missionary. That's what we want to see against Burn. Opponent. Goblin Guide. All right, opponent's getting in there, getting frisky. So if you want to start streaming, do it because you enjoy doing it. I think that's the biggest thing. Try to be consistent if you can, so people know when you're going to be on and can find you. And just have fun with it. Like, I think streaming, I don't think is a super practical career, especially without a lot of time and a lot of work, but it's super fun. So if you treat it as a really fun hobby, I think that is the best way to treat it. Especially for Magic, which is still just kind of growing as far as streaming. We do not have Martyr of Sands. Could our opponent be leaving up Skullcrack? We're at 16. They have 4 cards. What happens if we just Wall of Omens? I think that's fine. Let's just Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Lightning Helix down to 13. Okay. Wrath of God. That's not a land. I'll pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Land. 3 cards in hand. Combat. No attacks. We draw. Thraben Inspector, not a land. Well, okay, we gotta run it out. Lone Missionary, you got the Skull Crack? They do. Oh, Lightning Bolt. Oh, up to 14. No Skull Crack! No Skull Crack. Okay. Back up to 14. That's good news. That's good news. We're getting there. Opponent plays a land. 3 mana. Skewers us to 11. 1 card in hand. But we got another Missionary coming. If you Kami Skullcrack and prevent the damage, is life gain still prevented? Kami only stops combat damage, so it can't actually stop a... It can't actually stop a burn spell or a Skullcrack. We would like lands. 3-drop. Well, I guess we play it safe. Lone Missionary. Up to 12. Get in with Lone Missionary. Well, we're not getting to our big stuff, but we've gained enough life that we're not in immediate danger of dying to our opponent. Opponent. Combat. Passing. We draw. That's a land. Well, let's play Thraben Inspector. Make a clue. Arid Mesa. Go to combat. Go attacking. Yeah, I think we just run out all the 1-drops. Get in with the Missionaries. Opponent. 14. Yeah, crack. Down to 11. Alright, Lightning Helix us to 8. Grab a land. Thraben Inspector. I mean, I guess it's not impossible. Our opponent just chains together enough burn to still beat us after we gained 8 life. Opponent. I think Skullcrack does stop damage prevention. Ooh, Flicker Wisp. That's a better one. Go to combat. That lets us flicker a Lone Missionary, potentially. Attack our opponent. I mean, we're not hitting lands, but we're running well. We have the City's Blessing, for sure. Can you play Blue-White Taxes? I'd be down with playing Blue-White Taxes at some point. Martyr looks like the only card you need, I'll be honest. This build is not as good for Martyr. We don't really have Squadron Hawk to refill our hand with white cards, although this hand it would be good. Opponent. Lightning Helix down to 5. They were probably better off helixing our Lone Missionary, honestly. I think that actually deals us more damage, but up to 9. Opponent's still at 16. Yeah, opponent's got to be getting close to pulling the plug. Opponent. More Goblin Guides. And this is where Bird looks bad. It looks good when it kills quickly, but it looks bad when you're doing this to them. Snow-covered plains. So now we get to go to combat, do some attacking. Opponent. I'm going to have to start blocking at some point. Opponent. Blocking? Are we blocking? We have a new donation. Our first donation of the night. This one coming in from Yartazul. $5 donation from Italy with love. Well, thank you so much, Yartazul. And I hope I didn't butcher your name too severely. Thank you. Definitely appreciate it. Much love from the United States. Let's... yeah, I guess we just Ranger Captain. Get a Thraben Inspector. Play. I was tempted to crack clues and try to get to our big stuff, but this is fine. Opponent's got no creatures. We got a lot of life. What's your Pauper gripe? Not less than good. I figured that people would mostly be happy with the Pauper changes. I thought they were good changes. Wall of Omens. Well, Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Crack a clue. Draw a card. Well, go to combat. Swing. Opponent. down to 3. And then I guess we just stop on our opponent's upkeep. And yeah, let's get the ranger value. Opponents can't cast non-creatures this turn. No bird spells for you. We have lethal and a half. Yeah, our opponent scoops it up, and that's what Emeria can do when it gets going, even with just 3 lands. I'm not interested in any format where you can put 4 brainstorms in a deck. Well, Pauper's a little different. You can brainstorm, but it's not like Legacy, that's for sure. I thought everyone was happy with the Pauper changes. Big Pauper changes from today is combined legality, where basically all commons, anything that has ever been common on Magic Online or in paper is going to be legal. When it had been this weird mismatch of rules, most people just go by Magic Online because that's where Pauper started. But there were some differences. So now there's going to be an actual supported format from Wizards, official format. You can do it through like your local game store, and it's a real thing. And it's going to have a real rules list. Some new cards entering the format because of it. It's pretty sweet. I think it's really good changes. Thought of playing Blue-Red Delver in Pauper. Delver was the best deck. It just got a lot of bannings. I haven't really played it since then. Yeah, I want to try Goblin Grenade. That feels really good. Goblin Grenade is busted, and it seems good in Pauper. And we got another new donation. This one comes from Luxac. Hey, Seth, I would love for you to try this on Moto. I took 4th in an 80-player Legacy deck with this. I would love to see more Legacy content from you. Well, I would love to see more Legacy content from me, too, because I love Legacy. Ooh, Snow Ninjas with Opposition. Whew. That looks super fun, Luxac. That looks like exactly like the type of deck that I would enjoy playing. Card draw and locking people out of the game randomly. What more could you want? Seriously, what could be better in the Legacy format than drawing lots of cards and locking someone out of the game? Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that Sinkhole was banned. I mean, I know it should be. I know when I think about it logically, I know it's just necessary and that's what should be done. But, oh man, I would love to sinkhole some people. Even for just like a couple weeks until they banned it. Will Goldfish be making historic content? I assume the answer is yes, although I don't know how it'll be interesting to see what happens immediately. So yes, I think there will be historic content, but immediately it's just standard. Like, I don't know how different it'll be than keep playing your Nexus of Fate into Fairies in your mono red deck. Like, here's some upgrades from the fall set. So yes, I think it'll be there, but I'm not sure how much it'll be immediately. It'll mostly depend on all of you and what you want to see. Like, if there is demand for it and it's something that people want to watch and enjoy watching, then I'm sure we'll make a lot of historic content. I think definitely long term, I expect there to be a lot of historic content, like over the next like couple years or whatever, once the format gets bigger and it gets to be more modern-y. But for like this fall, it'll mostly depend on what the demand is from all of you and what you want to see. Hymn to Turok technically would be legal under the new rules, but they banned it. They gave it the emergency banning. Hey, what's up, Cfran? I'm doing well. We are mirroring people, which is always a blast. Ooh, freebooter. We wanted this path opponent. Well, we have a ton of removal. We have just oodles and oodles of removal, which should be good in this matchup. Hopefully. Like, we're going to lose a path, but we got Rast, we got Winds of Abandon, we have so much removal. Thoughts on running Cathedral Sanctifier over Lone Missionary, since it's tutorable? Ooh, that is what? Oh, 1 mana 1/1? Is it a 1/1 that gains you 3, I think? Cathedral Sanctifier could be a good addition. I think one thing this deck could do is definitely expand out the tutor targets for Ranger Captain of Vias, because there's not a ton right here. Darkness is sweet. Yeah, having no ranked, I think, is going to be rough on Heroic on Arena. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know if there's an article up yet. They were talking about it on the Wizards stream today, but I'm not sure if there's an actual article published. I'm sure there will be one, but I don't know if there's one out yet. I think I'm bouncing between heroic and historic. Too many H mechanics. At least they didn't call it mythic. I figured they'd call it mythic. Ugh. Like everything else that they've made in the last year. So at least we dodged the mythic bullet, which is nice. So I think we just play Wall of Omens, draw a card. Okay, Winds of Abandon has a lot of potential. Pass the turn. We're at 6 mana now. If we can get to... Or we're at 4 mana now. If we can get to 6 mana, Winds of Abandon is absolutely wrecking our opponent. Worst case, we can, like, path into path, which is also fine. Will you make a historic deck? I probably have to. That's, like, gotta be what the format's about, right? I see Kami and Falso for the deck list. Seth, you glorious madman. It's a good Ranger tutor target. We can get it and fizzle the opponent. For shame. Well, now we might just kill things. Opponent. I mean, I guess we're not taking too much here, but it is more than I was hoping to take. So are people upset that the format is named historic? I mean, I think some people have made fun of it, but I don't know if anyone's really upset about it. Any thoughts on Safara Skyblade with Pride of Cloud's Battle Screech in modern tribal flyers? It actually could work. I think with Lingering Souls, Spectral Procession, Battle Screech, you can go wide with cheap flyers really quickly. I think it could actually work. All right, so I think what we do is... I really want to hit a land drop, though. So if we crack the clue and miss, it's kind of bad. Well, we can still just play our Ghost Quarter, I guess. I guess we can put it off till next turn. So I think what we do, Winds of Abandon... Kite Sail Freebooter. Get it out of here. Opponent gets a land if they have one. Yeah, I really want to keep going up our land curve. Like, next turn I want a Ranger Captain of Eos plus play a 1-drop. But we might have to just crack our clue, because these Sun Titans are so good if we get to them. Heroic is a sad consequence... rather than anything. Wow, Dog of Myth coming through with more gift subs. Thank you so much, Dog of Myth. 5 gift subs going to Afro Throws, Chroma of Death, Amazingly Randy, Glacier 6, and RNG Sack. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent has Ranger Captain of Eos. Okay. Okay. Opponent. Yeah, going to town. Thank you so much for the gift subs, Dog of Myth. Definitely appreciate it. And welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. The Pauper News was on the Wizard stream today. Meddling Mage? Phantasmal Image. Well, we're just going to get rid of Mantis Rider. If our opponent wants to keep tutoring 1-drops, then keep copying and tutoring 1-drops. We can't really stop them. We just want lands. We just want lands for this Sun Titans. 2 of them. Is Ruck Egg legal now? That is a good question. Was it ever printed as a common? Was it a common in like Legends or something? If it was, the answer is yes. It is now officially legal. Opponent. 2 Noble Hierarchs in hand. Tutored them up. Land, please. Wall of Omens. Well, Wall of Omens, draw a card. Into a land. Okay, that's Emeria. Well, let's just play Emeria, pass the turn, crack our clue. We want to get to Sun Titan next turn. That is our best bet, I think. Block, Wall of Omens dies, draw land, Sun Titan. Start going to town with our 6/6. The next PNR is 2 Mondays, I believe. Not this Monday, but the next Monday. Ew. All right. The dorks are growing. I guess we could use a Wrath. That would also be helpful. Opponent, Noble Hierarch grows the dorks. Noble Hierarch grows the dorks. Well, all right. Wrath would also be nice. We would also not complain about that. Opponent, Noble Hierarch. Yeah, humans getting big. Combat. Attacks. 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 Well, we will block and block. Take our beats. Crack the clue. Land. Ugh, Flicker Wisp. Alright. Down to 11. Untap. That's a land. Okay, so play Field of Ruin. This is where it starts to get fun. Sun Titan. Gets back Wall of Omens. Draws us a card. Pass the turn. Alright, the Titan's down. Gonna gum up the board. Check out this splash of Sorin over Sun. Ooh, Black Splash runs Sorin over Sun Titan. Let me see Recycle Toad. That sounds sweet. Opponent. What do they got? 3 mana. If it's Reflector Mage, it's actually pretty bad. Ooh, Deputy of... Wow! Wow, the one of non-human! Ay! That's not great news. And more? They're still going? Phantasm? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay, Meddling Mage. Wow. Wow! We're gonna die unless we hit a sweeper. Sorin is interesting. Definitely got that's a kind of a cool take on it. Orzhov Charm is sweet too. I like some of those ideas. Yikes. Yeah, that deputy's bad news. That might just be the death of us news. This Thalia's Lieutenant's huge now too. I think we just need to top deck a Wrath. I think that is it. We get a redraw with Wall of Omens. I guess we can also Ranger Captain for Kami for a turn. Name's Ranger Captain, so we can't do that. Opponent. Here comes a big ol' attack. Well, we will block, 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 take 4. Oh, come on, Wrath. Wrath or bust, I think. Down to 7. Opponent passes. Another Ranger Captain. Are we dead? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what do we do here? We have 1 blocker. We need to just stay alive. Wall of Omens, Remorseful Cleric, block, block, block. 3, 4, 5, 6. That technically keeps us alive. And we could draw into a Wrath or some other removal spell. Alright, so Wall of Omens, draw a card. Land. I mean, I guess that's not the worst, because now we get to... maybe that is bad. We can kill a Ranger Captain with Flicker Wisp. We can play Remorseful Cleric. All their stuff is so big. Yeah, we can't get Kami because we can't play Ranger Captain because of Meddling Mage. Opponent named a card that's in their deck, but... next turn, if we can somehow wait, we could, like, Flicker Wisp, Meddling Mage, Ranger Captain. So we Flicker Wisp, kill Ranger Captain. But then we're still just dying. I don't think we can go that route. I think we have to hit a Wrath. Not this turn, but in the next 2 turns, I think is our only option. Or some chain of removal. I think we have to blink Wall of Omens to draw a card. We could blink this to get Sun Titan back. The problem is, when Deputy comes back into play, they could get rid of all of our Wall of Omens, and then we would just lose. So I think what we do is Flicker Wisp. on Wall of Omens. Hey, what's up, Goddard Hazard? How are you tonight? So Wall of Omens flickers. Remorseful Cleric. Gives us another draw for a Wrath next turn. We draw... Okay, Gideon keeps us alive for a turn. We're just hanging on by a literal thread. Hey, what's up, Dragon? How are you? What was our punt, DH Worlds? Opponent. What did they top deck? Champion of the Parish. All right. Well, that doesn't kill us, so that's okay. Grows Lieutenant. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks, 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 attacks. Oh, this has been very interesting. What do you think of Sadavi Anadet? Sacrobeg Angler for 7 black mana. I would have to look up that card. I do not actually know what that does. Gideon is dead. Not here though. So how do we block here? We can double block and kill something. Block here. I guess we can just block to keep our life total high. So what's our worst case next turn? Sun Titan, get back Flicker Wisp, Flicker Sun Titan, get back Wall of Omens, block, 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 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still dead. Alright, so block, block. Wait, if we block with everything. Okay, I think we just block like this. Because then next turn, Sun Titan gets back Flicker Wisp, Flicker Sun Titan gets back Wall of Omens. We're back to 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. And we have another. We survive another turn for sure. So I think we're just chumping for a Wrath essentially. Down to 7. Opponent passes. We draw land. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's Field of Ruin. This does keep us alive, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have Sun Titan, Flicker Wisp, Wall of Omens. Block, 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 block. All right, that does keep us alive. All right, so Field of Ruin. Blow up Cavern of Souls. Oh, we are hanging on. Thought about a budget ninja deck. I'd really like to make a budget ninja deck. The challenging part, I think, is probably the mana is probably the trickiest part. So Sun Titan gets back Flicker Wisp. Comes into play. Flicker Sun Titan. End of turn. I mean, our opponent still has draws that just beat us. Sun Titan gets back Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Oh, okay. Oh, can we survive? No top deck. We got the Winds of Abandon. Come on, no top decks. No top decks. No top decks. We're hanging on. It's a land. Oh, if they don't sack it, we got him. If they don't sack a Ranger, we got him. Oh my goodness. Oh, Winds of Abandon. Looking good here. Okay. Oh wow. Wow. And I mean, that's what Mono Way to Emeria tries to do is just grind and stay alive and eventually pull it off. If our opponent sacks a Ranger Captain, does that beat us? Opponent combat. No attacks. We draw. Oh, they didn't do it. All right. Hello, opponent's board. Goodbye, opponent's board. The greatest Wind of Abandon getting back a Sun Titan, and that should be game. Oh, scoops it up. Scoops it up. Too many Titans and mono white Emeria. Whoo, that was good. That was good. You can use unclaimed territory to cast ninjutsu. Yeah, that could be good. I mean, I think you could definitely build a budget ninja deck that would be pretty sweet. Whoo! All right. Well, Winds of Abandon showing its power there very impressively. That was very impressive. Okay, so opponent's playing humans. I guess we could bring in like maybe another couple Wraths and go down. Remorseful Clerics don't do much. Maybe we go up another Kamiya False Hope too and just go Wrath Tribal. Oh, yeah, that was a beautiful one. How about Legacy Ninjas with Yuriko? Yes, we actually played Legacy Ninjas a while ago, and with the new support cards, I think it would be a sweet one to revisit. Yeah, Kami and more Wraths, I think, and just run it back. Well, I gained a whole new respect for Winds of Abandon. It is pretty sweet that your bad Path to Exile is also a bad Wrath. Like, the flexibility makes that pretty appealing. Like, imagine if we had Path to Exile, it would have been fine. But Winds of Abandon, oh, the blowouts. Just saw the stream because I'm on MTGGoldfish right now. I won't be tuned in for long. Just want to say hi. I love Sun Titan. Hope you 5-0. Well, thank you for swinging by, Gekilo Dorito. Yeah, Sun Titan is really fun. This was at one point blue-white Emeria was a deck that I would name as one of my favorite decks. Yeah, we probably should have brought in the Lone Missionary. Actually, that is a good call. Hey, what's up, Huge Elf Boy? How are you? I feel like this is a good moment to tell you you should invest in a microphone that doesn't sound like it's being run through an overdrive pedal. Oh, do I sound like I'm being run through an overdrive pedal? That's not ideal. I didn't know I sounded like I was being run through an overdrive pedal. Maybe it's a settings thing. Oh, wow. Removal, one land. I think we gotta ship it. We're not keeping one landers tonight. Too risky. Well, okay. Wall of Omens, we'll keep it on top. Well, we got 2 Wraths. Can they answer them all? I would like to have a non-headset setup. That's something that I would like to do eventually. I tried to use a Blue Yeti microphone, and it sounded horrible in my room. Well, thank you, Hero. Yeah, I would like to have a non... Ooh, another Wall of Omens. I would like to have a non-headset setup eventually for streaming. Yeah, no stream mode, because we just don't even have the chat on stream at the moment. Lango. Even if you sound like you've run through an overdrive pedal, it only makes the stream more metal. I guess that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. Champion of the Parish. Wow, opponent must have a weird hand. Well, let's... Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Emeria. Pass the turn. I feel like we're in decent shape. The defense is up. Yeah, I don't know what our opponent kept here. That's a really weird hand. Opponent, combat. Still doing nothing? Wow. Okay. Well, in that case, we will play Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Play Snow-Covered Plains, and... I mean, we're just getting a free win. Maybe we're going to feed the children with that. Did you finally settle the beard war? No one should question your beard. Vince still hasn't accepted defeat. In Las Vegas, he will. He will accept defeat. He's got to have a bunch, or our opponent has to have a bunch of 3-drops of some kind. We're kind of fine with Reflector Mage. Like, all these are creatures that we would like to be bounced. The lone creature wrath. Vote it. Mantis Rider grows the champion. Well, let's crack our clue. Flicker Wisp. Yeah, let's just path this. I mean, we got the grind coming. I think this is fine. Yeah, we're gonna. Scoops it up. Opponent wanted no piece of it, and Mono White Emeria up to 2-0. Who? Yes, I'm gonna have to do a beard war with Vincent Vegas. I was planning on just sneaking into his room and shaving his beard, but that would probably be better. Ogichi Chahimo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. If you pay me the money, I'll fly over to UK, shave the fool. I could be a shave assassin. That could work. That could work. Maybe I'll hire a beard assassin. I think a boxing match would be great to settle it. Vegas is kind of a boxing town. Maybe we can go to like MGM Grand or wherever they do the big boxing matches. I'll have to talk to. I guess I don't know any boxing promoters. Gonna say some boxing promoter joke. King? No, was it Don King? Don King, the guy with the crazy hair. He's probably dead now. That's the only boxing promoter I know. Saffron Oliver's Pleasant Kenobi. Yeah, we could settle it in a game of Magic. That would probably be the responsible Magic player way to handle it. Is some sort of Beard Wars. I think I could take Vince. I mean, if it came down to it. I'm not really a fighter, though. I don't really, not really a fighting type. I've just never, I boxed once in Mexico. I was on a trip with a group down to Mexico, and we got boxing gloves at a Mexican market, and this was a while ago. And this one kid wanted to box, and I was like, all right, sure, we'll box. And I won. I felt bad afterwards because I was like older and stronger than he was, and and he got a little messed up. We were doing it for fun, but yeah. So that's my one boxing experience, and I think it turned me off to boxing forever because I felt so bad afterwards. Just have your brother represent you in basketball 1v1. Yeah, I would win with that for sure. I have some talented family members. I'm probably like the least talented person in my family. Temple Garden, Noble Hierarch, Gregory, welcome. And then actually no, that's not true. I boxed with a with a friend, my best friend. We were like, I don't even know why we were boxing, but it was supposed to be only body shots because we were stupid and we were like teenage guys and thought it would be fun to box each other. But it was supposed to be only body shots. So we get out there and he immediately just smashes me right in the mouth and chipped one of my teeth. So those are my two boxing experiences. And it explains why I am more of a lover than a fighter when it comes right down to it. Gregory, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 25th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, we got some good boxing stories. Don't say that you're talented, you play guitar, you're a great deck builder. Oh, I didn't mean that in a bad way. I just have some talented family members, apparently. How tall is Vince? I think Vince is a lot... oh, boy. I think Vince is a lot shorter than I am. We might just be dead here on turn. Oh. Well, Remorseful Cleric? Go? Oh, boy. Yeah, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Oh, yeah. No Vizier, please. Oh, all right. Whiff. Collecting Company whiff. Eternal Witness. Okay. Well, we are alive, but they get it back to do it again next turn. Oh, we need to draw a path. We desperately need to draw a path to exile. Would you say they're most charismatic in your family? Or are you all outgoing and nice? Yeah, I don't even know if I'd be the most charismatic. In general, pretty outgoing family. Pretty outgoing and nice. Oh, Yes. Oh, thank you, Magic Gods. We owe you. We owe you one. Well, day temporarily saved. Although, yeah, we got to do it now, don't we? Because of Giver of Runes. All right, well, get out of here, Devoted Druid. Not today. Not today. Flooded Stradgo. Oh, the path came through at the perfect time. And now we have a Wrath for next turn. Although, our opponent might be able to slow roll. We'll see. Eternal Witness. Attacks. I don't really care about Remorseful Cleric, so let's block. Trade. Opponent. Vern Catacombs. Oh, they can do this at instant speed, which isn't good. Hey, what's up, Coco? McMasterbike, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Most humble. That I might be. At least among the most humble. I think that probably is true. The Wrath isn't even that good here. I mean, we can fire it off. But we know they have Collected Company. We can't hit the Collected Company pieces, so it doesn't really... I think we gotta wait. I think we just gotta wait. Big Donko, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Could have sacked... Yeah, maybe we should have sacked Remorseful Cleric. That might have been... a better plan, actually. Alright. Emeria go. We gotta hope we dodge the bullet in Wrath next turn. That probably would have been a good idea to get rid of the Coco. I agree. Mistful Plains is a Plains. It is a Plains. Well, let's see if we're dead. Coco. Dusk. Okay. Remaining in the Land of Living. We have survived 2 Cocos somehow. And now our Wrath is looking decent. Potent cracks for Catacombs. We're in this. We're definitely in this. Yeah, I think I deserve a putt for that, probably. Potent. Cracks. Hey, what's up, Jane Cub? How are you? So far, we're doing pretty well. Duskwatch Recruiter activated. Whiffs. Oh, our luck is good. The Magic Gods are pleased tonight. Potent. Gets in. For 3. Sure. Down to 16. Passes. Flips. Cracks. Alright, gonna activate Duskwatch. We might be doing this. Beat Birded Human so far, and we're staying alive against this combo deck. Opponent. And there's the Vizier. Well, Day of Judgment. Sweep the board. Play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, play Emeria. That's fine. We're not close to turning on Emeria anyway. Oh, sorry, Coco. I didn't mean you. Gavity Township for our opponent. Okay, Scavenging Ooze. And another Collected Company? Opponent's got so many Collected Companies. Opponent passes. Snow-covered plains. This Ooze is gonna get big. They gotta have Collected Company. Well, Field of Ruins. Blow up Township. Snow-covered plains. Pass the turn. Not enough value to run out this Flicker Wisp. Do they have Coco? They do. Oh, Coco! Birds of Paradise, and did they hit Devoted Druid Part 2? No. Oh, okay. Not the scariest. We could use another Wrath. Time for another Wrath, I think. Gideon can kill the ooze if it attacks. Yeah, we can deal with the ooze eventually. I'm mostly worried about our opponent still just comboing off. Another Wrath would be helpful. The ooze is also shutting down our Emerias in the future. Opponent gets in. We know there's a Vizier in hand, so if they ever hit Devoted Druid, then we're probably just going to die. Opponent, eating stuff, growing the ooze. Maybe they just go all in on the ooze, or mostly in. Eating stuff, growing the ooze. Yeah, opponent has not run particularly well. They had their combo... Man, do they have another one? Leaving up 4 mana? Good God. Well, Gideon Jura. Gideon Jura, kill the ooze. Arid Mesa, go. Is this Coco number... Oh, no Coco. All right, stay it alive. Stay it alive. Coco's Homebrews for the... Oh, there's a combo. For the 11th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Well, we need a Wrath. We need a Wrath. We need a Path. We need something. And we need it this turn or they got infinite mana. So that's where we're at. We need a top deck. Come on, Magic Gods. Stick with us. Not sure if you saw this before, but here's your Birds of Paradise combo kill. Ooh, let me see, Cocos. You should check out Jun's Skelemental. I've been trying out with some new M20 cards. Ooh, let me look at that one too, Jacob. They both sound sweet. Well, this is it. This is the top deck. We need it. We need it. Magic Gods. Up to you. Fingers crossed. Okay. Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Sack the clue. Wait. Oh, we can't target. Well, play a plains. Flicker Wisp. Flicker Shalai. Gideon tick up. Well, they have infinite mana. Do they have a payoff? That is the only question remaining. Alright, let's see it. Ooh, that looks sweet, Cocos. Yeah, I was talking about that combo on Twitter. It seems fun. Opponent cracks. Are we dead? That's the question. Do they have the payoff? They have infinite mana, infinitely big creatures, but they have to attack Gideon. So we're not just dead to that. They need one more piece to the puzzle. So we're going to F6, let our opponent do their thing, see if they can actually kill us. If not, we get one more draw. To draw like a Wrath, I guess. Opponent, go to town. Yeah, that looks sweet, Cocos. I like it. And Jund Skelemental. Yeah, Thunderkid Awakener, getting back Ball Lightning and Skelemental seems super fun. I really like that idea. I mean, Shalai doesn't win here because they have to attack Gideon. So it doesn't win this turn. They can make infinitely big creatures, but they can't actually kill us this turn. Gideon, yeah, doesn't see that much play, but its +2 is, during target opponent's next turn, creatures that player controls attack Gideon if able. So opponent can make huge creatures, but then they have to attack Gideon. So we still get one turn to like untap and draw a Wrath. Attacks. Attacks. Well, I mean, is there any way around this? That, exiling that. We're one land short. Huh. They can just grow it anyway. Alright, sure, whatever. Gideon's down. They could just grow it anyway. Well, Come on, Wrath. That's what we need. It's a land. All right. Well, that is this deck. The Devoted Druid deck is at the very tip-top of the format at this point. Easy to get rid of. Yeah, that was close. Would you consider writing an article about Hogak's impact on Modern? Is that something you'd want to do? Oh, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I guess the question would be what I could add to the format. I think, in my opinion, I think it's pretty clearly too good for the format. And it's seeming more and more like the format adjusting is probably less likely to happen. Yeah, one last redraw. The creature from Flickerwisp doesn't come back into play until our end step. So at our end step, we don't have the ability to cast what we need to cast. With the Shalai out, even if we drew a path, it wouldn't matter. So there just isn't any outs left in our deck at that point. What do you think about Mountain Goat? Mountain Goat's a cool meme card. What do you like more, this deck or Martyr Proc? I've always liked the Emeria decks. I think Emeria decks are super sweet. We can probably go down Kami. Preventing damage doesn't do a ton. Remorseful Cleric, I kind of wish we had it last time, so we probably should keep Remorseful Cleric. At least like a couple. Let's keep 2 Remorseful Clerics. And, maybe go down like 1 Ranger Captain for 1 Cleansing Nova. Try it like that. What's the most powerful deck of Modern of all time? Ugh. That is a really tricky question. Boy, there's been some busted Modern decks over the years. That's for sure. What is literally the most busted? That I don't know. Eldrazi, Winter Eldrazi was really good. There were some very busted decks back during like the very start of Modern. 12 Pro Eldrazi, Mono Blue Infect, Storm before it got like 20 cards. It's had so not 20 cards. 20 probably like 5 staples. So like 20 of the 60 cards in the deck would end up being banned eventually. Giver of Runes. That's a bit obnoxious. Well, opponent passes. Snow-covered plains. Well, I guess we keep drawing cards. Flickerwisp. This is going to mean Mother of Runes is turned on, which isn't ideal. Pass the turn. Draw a something good. Wall of Omens. All right. Yeah, Giver of Runes is good protection here. Opponent untaps, plays a Horizon Canopy, and passes, leaving up, Blast Zone. Oh, it's too slow if they hit their combo, though. Ay, that is so close. What do we do? Are you going to go back to do a lot of older decks or update decks? Are we talking about M20 Tracy Hicks? I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot of... I don't know. I'm sure there'll be some amount of update decks. Did you see the dev update they made for Arena? Historic format will not have anything before Ixalan at first, and they are adding pets. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. The historic format. I don't know. Hopefully it's good. I think it could be good eventually. The problem is if we crack zone now, our opponent, they still can Collected Company, untap, win. That is the big concern. The other option is like Wall of Omens to try to draw into a second path, maybe. Because next turn we can Blast Zone and Path to Exile. I think our best bet is to just actually, yeah, let's just Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Emeria. Go to combat. Get in with Flicker Wisp. And hope that we don't die. Always a concern in Modern. Opponent. Collected Company, of course. What is your take on Mastery Pass? Okay, give her room, Selfless Spirit. So not dead yet, although our opponent has a million layers of protection now, which is kind of annoying. Ew. Ew. 2 Giver of Fruits. Boo and hiss. Tireless Tracker. Opponent's playing the fair game. Misty Rainforest gets a clue, so opponents strike tons of cards. The Selfless Spirit's actually really annoying. Huh. We might actually be kind of in a bad spot here. Opponent. Yeah, Selfless Spirit is actually really good. It stops our Blast Zone from wrecking our opponent's board. Opponent cracks. Gets a clue. I've been playing a lot of Neoform in Modern recently. I've concluded that Wizards is correct. Modern is a turn 4 format. You get a turn, I get a turn. Then in game 2, you get a turn, I get a turn. That sounds like a pretty good description. We can't path the Spirit because of these Giver of Rudes, which fizzle the path. Huh, alright. Field of Ruin. Yeah, layers and layers of protection. Well, I guess we Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Field of Ruin. Oh, this gives our opponent a clue, though. Yeah, let's not do that. Remorseful Cleric. Emeria. Pass the turn. Ugh, we might be losing the fairway. We have a new subscriber, Ezamine, for the 2nd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscribers. Oh, I forgot about the SDCC promos. Mostly not Planeswalkers, mostly the gods, but you do get Nicole Bolas. I thought they looked really sweet. I was actually really surprised. I think I can see the criticism of, like, the gods aren't very good being pretty legitimate. But I don't know about them just being bad. Like, I think they look cool. I thought they looked cool. Yeah, the problem is the Giver of Runes. Giver of Runes shuts down our path on Selfless Spirit, so we can Blast Zone to get rid of Selfless Spirit. Flicker Wisp. Yeah, the gods, I wish they were better cards, but I think they look really cool. Why not Blast Zone, activate it, hold up path? So if we Blast Zone, our opponent Selfless Spirits to save their team. So all we really get is a Selfless Spirit, and that doesn't even turn on our path because our opponent still has double Giver of Runes to fizzle path. 1, 2, 3. We don't actually have enough mana to Flicker Wisp it and Blast Zone. We're a mana short. And protection would save it from that too. Boy, this is a tough position. Giver of Runes protection fizzles Flicker Wisp Flicker if our opponent wants to. Let's crack a clue. What we really want is Winds of Abandon. That's our best card here. I think we're going to Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp, Wall of Omens. Because Winds of Abandon gets around... That gets around the Selfless Spirit and all the other shenanigans. Play a land past the turn. We're definitely in a tough spot, but Winds of Abandon could save us if our opponent doesn't combo. Oh. And a Coco? Oh, Cord. Yeah, we're probably dead now. So here's Cord. Gets Devoted Druid. Sun Titan is good, but opponent untaps. Do they have it? Of course they do. So opponent has infinite mana. And now they get to do this jank. Yeah. Oh, we fought the good fight. Gonna come up short. What's up with all the Sliver decks out now? Apparently it's just Sliver Day. It just randomly came up that Slivers were the... first Sliver was the card voted for against the odds. And then there was a Fishbowl Thursday Sliver deck too. Yeah, protection stops it all. That is what protection does. These clues give our opponent a million redraws to find something. And it looks like they may have found it. If they show it to us, we'll scoop. We're not going to sit here and make them combo, but... Okay, opponent, Walking Ballista, and... Oh, the 5-0 dream is dead. Modern is in a very interesting place. That's for sure. It is a very, very interesting place. Seems like most of the best decks in the format can kill you on turn 2. Read the card Blast Zone. Yeah, Blast Zone is sweet, but it doesn't do much with a Selfless Spirit out, unfortunately. What am I wrong about? Protection doesn't stop board wipes, but Selfless Spirit makes all of our opponent's creatures indestructible. So that stops a board wipe. And then the Giver of Runes protection stops Path from getting rid of Selfless Spirit. So they have like these layers of protection that we didn't have a way to get through. So that was the issue. Protection wasn't stopping Blast Zone. The Spirit was stopping Blast Zone. The protection was protecting the Spirit from ways to get it off the battlefield. Hey Seth, Marauding Raptors, Rotting Raptors have inspired me to make a janky Dino Wombo combo deck. Raptors plus Raptor Hatchling allows for turn 3 Galta. Ooh, that sounds like a fun one. Urfug, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So Raptor Hatchling... Wait, I'm confused. So Raptor Hatchling... Doesn't Raptor Hatchling just... Doesn't Raptor Hatchling take damage and die? So, Raptor Hatchling... Oh, is the idea to play like a bunch of Raptor Hatchlings? I guess you can Marauding Raptors and then like Raptor Hatchling, Raptor Hatchling, Raptor Hatchling. That's a sweet idea. I don't know how consistent it'll be, but definitely a cool idea. I mean, protection does some good things. I think there are some good things. Before we get to our next match, a quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you're looking for some sweet, sweet new cards from Core Set 2020 or Modern Horizons, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Definitely appreciate it. Does my basketball playing brother play Magic? Sort of. He's not I wouldn't call him a Magic player, but he does know how to play, and he does like the game. I taught him how to play, and we've had some just, like, fun casual games, but he's never, like, gone to tournaments or things like that. But he does know how to play, plays casually. So, alright. On to the next one. That was close. That's a really good deck. That deck has risen up the rankings pretty quickly. Ooh, let me see, Tracy Hicks. Husband's deck. Sliver Reanimator. Yeah, that looks fun. We played something against something like that a couple of weeks ago, and it looked really sweet in the game where it went off. I thought about trying to do something like that for the first Sliver against the odds, but it felt more like a Morophon deck. Ugh. It felt more like a Morophon deck. Oh, 5-drop is the opposite of what we wanted. All right. And I was worried about all the graveyard hate in the format. I was afraid we'd just get wrecked repeatedly. Unclaimed territory on human. Well, do we hit our lands? That's the big question. Really need this Wall of Omens to come down. We do not. Ugh. All right, go ahead. Slivers can get pretty out of hand quickly. That is true. If Slivers go unchecked, they can spiral out of control super quick. One hatchling will die. You get a 3/3 that gets pumping the Marauder to 6/2. Ah, I see. So the plan is pumping. That sounds really sweet. I hadn't really considered the pumping aspect. Opponent. Yeah, this is the human start you come to expect. Thalia's Lieutenant, Noble Hierarch, doing shenanigans. We draw. Not a land. Oh boy. Things have taken a turn for the worse. Oh, we need lands, Dogamith. We could use some about now. We are falling way far behind right now. I think this is a good matchup. Based on our last one, it feels like a good matchup, but this is not working out. Opponent. 3 manas. Oh, Tajik. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Straight up dead. You missed the cascading into Summoner's Pact trip to keep cascading. Ooh. Wait, cascading into Summoner's Pact. I don't think there's a Summoner's Pact in that deck. Unless, is it this? Oh no, I'm looking at a different one. Yeah, we're very dead. Alright, well now we're officially double, triply dead. Well, sometimes you don't hit your lands, and that's magic. Sometimes the magic gods definitely smiled upon us earlier, so I guess we're deserving some frowning from the magic gods. Any plans to brew with new Pauper cards? Probably we'll try to do some more Pauper stuff with the new format. I do like Pauper. I haven't played it too much lately. It's really hard. One of the downsides of Infinite Spoiler Season plan from Wizards is it's really hard to find time. Oh boy, something unfair is happening. Okay, maybe not. Maybe everyone's on humans these days. When did humans? I mean, humans is always popular, but Gemstone Mine. That's a interesting one. Well, there's our rat. We got double rat. We got double rats. Probably should have attacked there. Oh, in the against the odds deck. But don't you? So you cascade into Summoner's Pact. You get to tutor for a green creature. Yeah, maybe that would be worth it. Although it also seems like a slight touch risky. Hostafarian for the 16th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, man, Juju Kid? How are you tonight? Opponent name's Eldrazi Displacer. They do not know what we're on. Opponent passes. Flicker Wisp, eh? I don't even know if we want to run Flicker Wisp out into this potential Wrath next turn. I think we just... Let's just play the land and pass. I think we're just going to Wrath and try to save our hand. So, pass the turn, crack our clue. I guess we do look like Elder... Wow, that is a lot of... Whoa! Opponent! Why? Maybe, is this a budget choice? Isn't Gemstone Mines expensive? Why are they playing Gemstone Mines over lands that remain on the battlefield? Freebooter was an annoyingly good draw. That can take our Wrath. Aw. Aw. Aw, we had plans for that. Am I blurry at the moment? That's not good. Yeah, it must be lagging or something for a second. Yeah, maybe our opponent just hasn't played in a while. They take our Wrath. They grow their Dorks. Well, that is a smidge disappointing. Opponent attacks. Well, let's crack our Clue. Field of Ruin. Block and... I guess take 4. Down to 16. Opponent passes. I'll play Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin. Waterlog Grove. Get a land. Oh, opponent does have a Plains. Winds of Abandon. Freebooter. Get back our Wrath. Alright, opponent has one basic land. Pass the turn. Please no more Freebooters or Meddling Mages. Opponent. Oh, no! Oh, thank you, Scissor RPM. Ugh. That's not the draw we were looking for there. That makes things significantly worse for us. Opponent. Big attack. Well, block and block. Now we need a removal spell for Meddling Mage so we can Wrath. Thraben Inspector. Well, Flicker. Oh, attacking the mana is appealing. Let's Flicker Wisp. On Wall of Omens. Oh, do we Ghost Quarter? Baba-san, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So Flicker Wisp stops some stuff from attacking. Let's Ghost Quarter. Oh, I really want to blow up their land. Yeah, they're out of basics. Get rid of the land. Play... Thraben Inspector. I mean, we almost have our opponent locked out of playing Magic. Can we deal with the board? That is the question. This Meddling Mage... Alright, we draw land, pass the turn. This Meddling Mage is making life a little tricky. Opponent, combat. Gonna go attacking. Attacks. Well, we will block this, block this. Take 0. Kill some stuff. Opponent. Passes. Wall of Omens. Actually, let's Crucible of Worlds. Get back Ghost Quarter. Opponent's getting pretty punished for these Gemstone Mines. Wall of Omens. Draw a card. We might be good. Into a land. Pass the turn. We need one draw. Opponent. Oh, thank you, Colonel. It's a Gemstone Mine. I'm sure that's exactly the land our opponent was hoping to peel off the top of their deck. Opponent. Thalia's Lieutenant keeps growing the Dorks. Yeah, I mean, that is an issue. Opponent. Combat. We're taking 7. If we resolve this Wrath, we win the game. It's as simple as that. But we gotta get rid of this Meddling Mage full out attack. So we block and block. Sun Titan would be sweet. Another Flicker Wisp would be sweet. Opponent. Down to 7. Ooh, Ranger Captain of Eos. 1. So we play this. 1, 2, crack. Alright, so get back Field of Ruins. Field of Ruins, the one land. Snow-covered plains. Ranger Captain of Eos. Tutor out a Thraben Inspector, since it's our only option. Oh, we have two commies. Alright, get a commie. Play a commie. That buys us time. Pass the turn. The grind is on. Here's my sliver deck, Seth. Let me know what you think. Ooh, let me see, Tracy Hicks. How have you been, by the way? I haven't seen any of your decks in a while. Opponent, combat. Going to attack. Ooh, stuffy doll style slivers. That's sweet. Well, block with Wall of Obids. Yeah, I like the consistency potential and the budget friendliness of just going straight Boros. That looks sweet, Tracy. I like it. Wall of Obids. All right, keep drawing cards. I guess we use Ghost Quarter. So Wall of Omens, draw a card. Into. Oh, Sun Titan. Alright, that's good. For next turn. Play a land. Kragar Clue. Thraben Inspector. I mean, I think we're going to win this. The Strip Mine plan is... We can't Wrath because of this Meddling Mage. Our opponent saw the Wrath with Kite Sail Freebooter. Horizon Canopy. So they did seal it off temporarily. But we are getting close to the point we're going to be able to Wrath. Going well, Tony Gruff. How are you? Have you heard of BTTV? It's a mod for Twitch that, among other things, adds new emotes. Ooh. I have not heard of that. I will have to look into it. School and husband having medical problems. Oh, I'm sorry, Tracy. Tell your husband I hope he is feeling better. Medical problems are no fun. Yeah, alright. Let's keep jumping. Jump with Wall of Omens, Zagar Clue. Gideon Jura. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna win this. I don't think our opponent can kill us now. Blast Zone. Well, let's Field of Ruins. Keep the fun going. Get rid of Horizon Canopy. If we only drew an Emeria, Dogamyth with the gift sub to Tracy Hicks. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. So it's not good enough to be a budget deck, you do. Oh, I did say that. I said it looks like a sweet budget deck. Speaking of Twitch, have you heard about the subscriber-only stream option in beta? Oh, I have not. Man, apparently there's a lot of Twitch stuff going on that I haven't heard about yet. There's a subscriber-only stream option? Well, I think our plan here is do our little Sun Titan loop. Sun Titan. Gets back Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp flickers Sun Titan. An opponent! They see the writing on the wall. No lands! We ground them out. Oh, no, you're good, Tracy. I think it looks like a sweet budget deck. That's one of the things I like about Boros, is it adds consistency and helps keep the budget down. So, yeah, if I said that wrongly, my apologies. So what is BVVP? Something? BTTV. And how do you do a subscriber-only stream? It's a stream only subscribers can view. Doesn't seem to be popular with the Twitter crowd. Yeah, I don't know if I would do a sub-only stream. I mean, I appreciate support from subs. I really appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart, really. And I think like stickers and stuff are cool options. But I have always hated paywalled content. Like, Star City makes some great content, but I mostly just ignore their content for the most part because I know of like SCG Premium and I can't see half of it. So for some reason, just the idea of paywalled content in general has always, and this is not a knock, people gotta do what they gotta do with their own site or whatever, but for me personally, I've always hated paywalled content. And one of the things that I kind of promised myself is that I would never do paywalled content of any kind. So I like the idea of sub-only streams or doing like cool stuff for subs, but if it's content, I don't think I would ever make use of it. Although, I mean, yeah. Maybe there's some way to do it where it's not content, but it's a stream. Yeah, I don't know. Like, stuff like the Super Brew on Goldfish. That's really different. You still get all the content. You're kind of paying for an additional upgraded feature. That doesn't really bother me. But, yeah, I don't know. A man of the people whose names he can't pronounce. That's a pretty good subscription. This is what I feel with Jeff. I love his channel, but his streamer sub-only chat. Yeah, I actually didn't realize Jeff went sub-only until recently. That's an interesting choice. I mean, he's got to do what's right for his stream. I've never been a fan of sub-only chat. I've been one of the people that have argued against it most from Wizards, not from Jeff. Like, Jeff could do whatever he wants. But as far as, like, Wizard stream, it still really drives me crazy that they use sub-only so much for their official streams. Like, I know that there's good reasons to be careful with chat, but I still wish they had tried, like, yeah, let's just Emeria go. I still wish they had tried some more, more support for moderation before going sub-only. To the two that responded, and you guys have the right to watch and don't, and streamers have the right to charge or not, no reason to be upset. I think I must have missed some of that conversation. Sub-only can be needed when you get 10,000 viewers. Yeah, I mean, or you could probably, alright, opponent's got Mantis Rider. You can probably make do with some of that with, gets in for 4. With some sort of slow mode, where people can't just spam messages constantly. Let's leave up 2 past this turn. Play the land, pass the turn. Start our Pathorinos. Moderation for something like Wizards would be an ongoing cost that they can't afford. It's an ongoing cost, but for like Pro Tours, they don't even do GP coverage. I could see, like, if you're like, all right, we have these 40 GPs a year plus the Pro Tours, we just can't afford to keep it going. I could see that. Wow, did we just go all the way? Oh, they have their land in hand? Oh, we're definitely going all the way. All right. I am glad we left up Double Path. Enjoy your trip to the graveyard. And we have a Field of Ruin in hand. They must have their one basic in hand. It's a Cavern of Souls. And this is where we want to be for these humans. Bone it. Another Noble Hierarch. Last card's a basic land, I believe. Passes. We draw another Wrath of God. So, let's just play Field of Ruin. Play Ranger Captain of Eos. Go digging. Oh, that went so well. Grab a Thraben Inspector and pass the turn. I mean, I don't know how MTGGoldfish keeps paying me my 6-figure moderator salary, but I'm not complaining. Jazz Jayzaller, I think I owe you like a sweet box for your collection, for all the awesome work you have done over like the last 2 years. Sad that stuff like this, your strong stance against paywalls, it makes me a big fan, even though I'm not generally a fan of streaming. Your solid morals and obvious character is an example for the community. Well, thank you so much, Not a Poke. I definitely appreciate it. Opponent. Alright, builds a board, but we can deal with this eventually. Opponent's got 0 cards in hand. Well, let's start our strip mining. Blow up Cavern of Souls. Get a snow cover. These gemstone mines have been so bad for our opponent. Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Emeria, go. So next turn we could just Wrath and then theoretically win. A friend was wondering if you were going to update the acid trip deck that you did some time ago. That was a fun one. I could see updating that one at some point. With the replay channel, a sub-only stream could be like content you pay to see earlier. I don't really like that idea since it's a huge part of stream is interaction. Yeah, that's a good argument, Wheel Dragon. I could see that, but yeah, I don't know. I would like to stay really far away from the line of paywalling. Even that like feels weird to me. Like, maybe it's because when I first started doing stuff, content-wise, I focused more on finance stuff. I don't know if you actually, like... I don't actually know if you, how many of you were following me back then, but that's how I mostly started doing content creation, was doing more finance-based stuff, and it always rubbed me the wrong way that there were sub-sites that... There were sub-sites that would, it wasn't really paywalled, but you would, like, get your articles a week earlier or something, a few days earlier. So even that always kind of... I just didn't like it. I'm coming from the perspective of someone who wanted to... someone who wanted to read the content. Like, I think that's why, honestly, why I don't... why I don't like paywalled content so much is... I'm coming at it from the perspective of like a fan where I just want to read this article and you're not letting me see it. So even that, I think, would be a bridge too far for me. If like do a premiere and then everyone gets to see it later. I still wouldn't even like that because I would feel bad if I was trying to watch that content. I don't know if I described that perfectly, but you probably understand a little bit of what I'm saying. The deck list is in the chat now. Exclamation point deck will always get you to the list. Wall of Omens, draw a card. I mean, I think we're going to win this. I'm having a hard time seeing how we don't win this from here. Not a fast... This seems like it's been a really good matchup. We've been crushing humans. And I should say 100%, like, that's me personally. I would not want to make paywalled content. Everyone's got to do them, so I'm not trying to bash anyone who does that, and I don't know what anyone's thinking is. That's just my own, like, personal, like, moral compass for for making content. So definitely not trying to, everyone's got to make decisions to keep their website running, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know what decisions people got to make, so definitely wasn't to bash anyone. That's just my personal feelings. That's just like my opinion, man. Exactly. Oh, man, I'm about due to watch Big Lebowski again. Big Lebowski, one of my all-time favorite movies. So good. All right. Yep. Yeah, I take it you're not a golfer. Opponent gets it. Down to 15. I don't think we're gonna crack here. We want to land. Ugh. We didn't really want to Emeria, but that's fine. Ranger Captain of Eos, go tutoring. Next turn we get Sun Titan, and that should just be the end of it. Any chance of heading to Gen Con this year? I know I'm going to Vegas. You haven't seen Big Lebowski? I mean, it's got a lot of cursing in it. So if that's something that's an issue, I think it's actually like close to record breaking for the amount of for the amount of F words in a movie. I can't remember the exact number, but it is a really high number. But it's a hilarious movie. And Coen brothers tend to make good movies in general. Many Coen brother movies are good, in my opinion. If your content is behind a paywall, your product is your content. If you plan to make money by advertisements, then your product is your readers. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, an opponent scoops it up, and that means the kid's reading. We are up to 3-1. We still got a round to go, but the kids are officially already eating. With Mono White Emeria, we are playing the Fairest of Fair decks, and apparently the Fairest of Fair decks has a chance in Modern at the moment, at least in the match. We haven't played Hogak, but so far so good. Any chance of a Teferi pool stream? Could use an update. There actually is a really sweet update. Someone top 8'd a SCG Classic. oh, maybe a month ago now, something like that, right around a little while after War of the Spark came out. And we did a deck tech of it, so yes, that would be a good one to stream. Although, what was a 2-0 match? We lost to Vizier Druid combo. There actually is no snow payoff. You don't need to play Snowlands. I think that there's value to playing Snowlands right now just to keep people guessing. So the original deck list was playing just normal basics. No reason at all to play Snow basics, other than I think you get some free value from your opponent, like overthinking, like, oh, what snow card could they have? Are they playing like on thin ice, etc., etc. So that was the theory, is just try to get people to guess. Here's the thing about paywalls. Sure, you get a few people to pay for it, but non-paid content gets more attention and interaction, especially with advertisements, which is more important. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have not. It's not a topic that I've researched in depth. I've just always, back to when I was reading content, just not liked paywall content. So I have just always been like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Not for me. Raging Tilt Monster. I think this person is. I think this person is good. I think we've deck teched. The name seems familiar. We probably gotta ship this one. Yeah, I gotta mulligan this one. This is better. Ranger Captain Vios, go to the bottom. All this talk is me imagining Seth paywalling, just his hair pulled down. Ooh, Snow-Covered Swamp Inquisition. Opponent. Well, we're playing something different. What is our opponent also on the play snow-covered lands to throw them off theory? Or are they actually a snow deck? I would pay for your content, but that's because I can't pay. And I don't like the ad revenue model at all. Yeah, I can see that argument. The ads are definitely annoying. I know that from like Hulu. When I first signed up for Hulu, I think Hulu, you can pay like $2 extra to get it ad free. And when I first did it, I did not pay for it to be ad free. Good Lord. I cannot, as someone who just has never really watched TV outside of like some sporting events, commercials drive me insane. I just can't take it. Like when I was trying to watch Hulu, I would just like go back to Netflix and watch a show that I wanted to watch less, that didn't have advertisements, than watch a show that I really wanted to watch on Hulu that did have advertisements, because it would just drive me so crazy. Ew. I don't really like where we're at. Opponent is picking us apart on the mulligan. Well, snow-covered plains. Get in with Raven Inspector. Hit our opponent. Wall of Omens, draw a card. Pass the turn. Opponent is picking us up. Yeah, I don't know. Snow Rack, I guess? Is it worth I think it is. I was actually just talking about that. I think just the like bluff value you get for running Snowlands, I think it's worth it. I think the bluff value makes it worth putting them in your deck. Opponent. Are we getting Raven's Crime? A cat? Oh. Well, this is something I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Raven's Crime. We will discard Arid Mesa. Opponent. Thoughtseize. Jeez. Well, opponent's almost out of cards. I guess that's something. Play Raven Inspector. Play a land. Go attacking. It is nice that we have these clues so we can draw end step. I don't know what our opponent's doing, though. No, our opponent's playing, like, they actually are playing snow stuff. We're bluffing with our snow lands. We don't have any snow stuff, but opponent actually has snow stuff. It might be an Urza deck. The discard is throwing me off. It looks like maybe it's... Could it be Lantern? Some sort of Lantern-y deck? Raven's Crime is unique. That's not something you normally see. Yes, Ski Rack. That actually is a good... Is that a real deck? It's a good name. I would try to build... a snow rack deck just for the name, because that is a good one. Yeah, it could be Were Prison. Blueback Tesserator. That also seems possible. Opponent passing. Well, cash and a clue. Draw a card. Go to combat. Attack, attack. Hit our opponent. Remorseful Cleric or Ranger Captain of Eos. Tough decisions. I guess we could Remorseful Cleric just sack it. That seems not great. If you build Ski Rack, it must have Goblin on Skis. Oh, what is the name of that card? Yeah, that would be a good one. Captain is a faster clock. Remorseful Cleric is more disruptive with whatever our opponent might be doing. All right, let's just Ranger Captain. Tutor up. Thraben Inspector. Pass the turn. And, I mean, the sacrifice make our opponent not be able to cast stuff. That is a somewhat relevant ability. Depending on what our opponent's doing, it could be good. Is it Thopter? Maybe it is Thopter. That's a lot of discard for the Thopter combo. Goblin Snowman. That sounds... Oh, Goblin Ski Patrol. Yeah, Goblin Snowman. I remember what that one looks like. It's literally a snowman. We need another unset, I think. Opponent. Alright. Icefang Codal. Sure. I don't know what's going on. No idea. I guess it's just a snow deck? Why are they playing Academy Ruins? Ski Patrol. We haven't played the art game in a while. Opponent, Snow-Covered Plains, Liliana. Well, I officially literally have no idea what our opponent's doing. None whatsoever. Ticks up, discards the last card. We will dump Thrabes. Opponent dumps Liliana. Blast Zone. Well, let's go to combat. Attack our opponent. Opponent. Blocks. Okay. So, play Blast Zone. Remorseful Cleric. Pass the turn. Opponent's empty-handed. And whatever they're doing, we're grinding them out. Looking for the 4-1, maybe. The 4-1 with Emeria? Maybe Emeria is the fair solution to the unfairness of Modern. Opponent's passing. Well, take up our Sagar Clue. Draw land. Path to Exile. Go to combat. All attack. Yeah, let's hit our opponent. See if we can actually finish off this game. Opponent down to 7. Play Snow-Covered Plains. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. I think we want to play the land so we can tick up Blast Zone twice to 3 and kill Liliana. I think it's worth it. Plains doesn't seem super valuable here anyway. So opponent's going to tick up. We could path the wall to get a land. That might be worth it as well. I guess we don't have to kill Liliana this turn. Alright, yeah, path the wall. Get a Plains. Snow-covered. This gives us Sun Titan mana. Worried about the surprise Merit Lage. Yeah, I mean, they could be Merit Laging. Discards Unburial Rights. Well, good thing we have Remorseful Cleric. Unburial Rites, Icefang, Codal. Well, alright. Cash in Remorseful Cleric. Take up Blast Zone. Untap. Field of Ruin. Get rid of Academy Ruins. Grab a land. Combat. Attack our opponent. Down to 5. Pass the turn. Opponent. Taking down Lily. And passing. Now let's take up one more time. Take up Lasso to 2. Or to 3. Oh, there's the draw. There's the draw. That's what we were looking for. That is exactly what we wanted. So, Big Daddy Sun Titan coming into play. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! No way! Really? Oh! Oh no! And then they could take up Liliana to make us lose it? Oh. Alright. I have literally no idea what our opponent's doing, but it might be beating us. Opponent passing. And I'll play Kami of False Hope. Kill Liliana. Wow! That was quite a swing. This is the piliest of snow piles. Opponent. Draws something else awesome. Icefang Codal. Oh no! Yeah, I'm sure it's probably playing Karnlock. Every deck in Modern plays Karnlock. Opponent gets in with Wormcoil. Oh, that remand was insanely brutal. Come on, give us a Sun Titan. Well, Crucible of Worlds. Get back Blast Zone. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks Prismatic Vista. He's playing Gift Reanimator from like 10 years ago. With some new additions for sure. Opponent goes attacking. Well, block. Sack. Take 0. Take a Blast Zone. To 2. Untap. Badland. Oh, and we don't even have an Emeria. Alright. Oh, that Sun Titan was so brutal. That remand. Opponent. Going to combat. What's gonna cost the game? Oh yeah, the Liliana. The Liliana was forcing us to do stuff. Are you playing Momir tonight? I'll be sure to challenge you if you are, and I will get my PC to work. Probably be able to play a game of Momir tonight. Seems likely that we'll get to Momir. No, sack. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Sack Blast Zone. No. Oh, no. Yeah, Sack Blast Zone. Yeah, let's do it. Sack Blast Zone. Kill Codal. Take our beats. Even a path would be helpful. Crack that. Get a land. Untap. Ooh. Alright. That's not bad. Winds of Abandon. Winds of Abandon, Worm Coil. Worm Coil gone. Opponent, did they get a land? Did they fail to find? Oh no. If they failed to find, they did fail to find. Okay. Well, now we start attacking the mana. Snow-covered plains. Ghost Quarter. Snow-covered forest. Oh, we ran him out. Oh, we got a chance. Strip Mine. Oh, we should have attacked. Strip Mine is activated. All right. Cuz, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, plan on doing a game of Bowbeer, because this is the last match of our league, so I think we'll have enough time to wrap up with Bowbeer tonight, even after hopefully opening our treasure chest. We definitely got at least one, but hopefully more. Whoa! The snow pile might be falling down, melting, whatever happens to snow. I guess I sent you an email of Budget Slivers. Just sent you email, Budget Slivers, and changed the name from Stuffy's Revenge to Spiteful Act. Awesome, thank you so much, Tracy. Yeah, keep the plan going. Ghost Quarter. Get rid of a land. At some point, we can get it back Blast Zone to cut off colors of mana. Remorseful Cleric. Opponent's going to Gifts Ungiven. Sure. Okay. So it's a Gifts deck. Do you think Hogak will be banned? I don't know if Hogak itself will be banned, but I would not be even a little surprised if something from Hogak was banned. Hey Seth, would Skred be good in Modern with the Snowlands out now? Skred is definitely powerful. I think you need to be playing a decent amount. If you're playing just a handful of Snowlands, it's probably not worth it. But a deck like this that has maybe 10 Snowlands, especially if you have some other snow permanents, is very good. What do you think? Do y'all think Hogak is going to be banned? Or something from the Hogak deck? Yeah, Bridge would be an easy one to ban. Faithless Looting would hit on a bunch of different things. Snapcaster. Alright, well, I guess we'll mill the things that can kill Crucible of Worlds. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent down to 14. Unearth on Kodal. Sure. We'll let that go. Opponent draws a card. Something's got to give. Not sure what they're hitting, but they have to ban something. Boom. Yeah, it definitely is a gift stack. Opponent, Vert Catacombs, cracks it. Skred works well at a red prison. The 5 list other. Yeah, there definitely is a Skred list that's kind of mono red prison-esque. Altar might be the problem. That would be another very bannable option. Opponent. Tapping, untapping. Liliana. What are they doing with Liliana? Ticks down, so we sack Thraben Inspector. Opponent, passing. Well, I guess we stay the cores. Field of Ruins. Get rid of Watery Grave. Opponent floats a mana. Man, if we could only find an Emeria, that's what we're missing. Pass the turn. Like, Emeria would be insane. Insane. Opponent. The just put into Modern print doesn't make any sense since Altar's not a money card. Yeah, it is kind of an interesting choice. Well, discard Snow-Covered Plains. Opponent discards Vista. No lands to get with it. And oh, this is really close. Goes to combat. Passes. Well, get back. Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter our opponent. Opponent floats a mana. Opponent. What a weird game this has been. Why haven't they unbanned Stoneforge and Modern with all this nonsense running around? That is a good question. I do not see the harm of unbanning it, but I don't think it would do much of anything, honestly. Opponent. Target's Abrupt Decay. So we sack Remorseful Cleric. Day of Judgment. Remorseful Cleric. Pass the turn. Opponent's only got 3 mana. Eventually, Emeria will be drawn. We're halfway through our deck. Astrolabe draws a card. Hey, Seth, would equipped Ranger of Eos with Gift of Immortality to sack every turn be modern combo worthy? In some matchups, it seems like it would be pretty good. Into another Astrolabe. But when does it come back? I guess that's the question. Does Gift of Immortality, it does return the creature immediately, right? Not like at end of turn? Blast Ode for 1 might be worth it. Opponent cashes in Liliana. We exile the graveyard. Opponent. Cycles Tranquil. Not even playing the land. Cycles the Tranquil Thicket. Passes. Well, that's Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Play. I think we got to stay with Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter. We just want to keep our opponent off lands in an absolute sense. So they can't. So they can't like Gifts Ungiven Reanimate or something. Opponent. Oh, alright. They have Life from the Loam. And Inquisition. Well, now we do need to Blast Zone. Opponent passes. Blast Zone, get rid of the Astrolabe. So get back Blast Zone. Sack it. Pass the turn. Now our opponent can't keep casting the Life from the Loam. Man, this has been a wild match against a wild deck. I do not know what our opponent's doing. A little bit of everything. Some sort of snow, gifts, rights, loam. I don't even know. This is still game 1. Gonna have to be aware of time. Opponent plays their green source. Thankfully, that's what... Oh, man, we keep drawing. Where's our Emerias? We just cannot get an Emeria to save our life. Get rid of the green source. Pass the turn. Opponent. Passing. We untap. Flicker Wisp. Well, Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter your island. Flicker Wisp. Our Wall of Omens. Pass the turn. Field it. We still can't find it. We can only Field of Ruin not... Oh, we should have Field of Ruin the Tranquil Thicket. That's probably correct. Well, we never found an Emeria. We just couldn't find it, but we got the win. We ground them out. What a wild match against a weird deck. Kitchen Sink is a good description of what our opponent's doing. It is just a little bit of everything. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Husband suggests turning all lands in the Boros deck into Snowlands and taking out Lightning Bolt and put in Scred. Yeah, I think that could be good, Tracy. I'd have to look how many basics there are in general. 10, 18? Yeah, I think with 18 that probably is fine. Yeah, I don't know what we're sideboarding, honestly. I guess Gideon? Maybe Sorceress Spyglass? Sorceress Spyglass for Liliana? I got zero clue. I don't think we want Kami. We probably don't need 3 Raz, especially with the Winds of Abandon. Probably go down to Winds of Abandon. I think we just go up Sorceress. I don't know. I got no idea. Other than Spyglass, I don't know what we want. I guess we just assume they're playing a Gifts Right deck. Assume they're playing a Gifts Rights deck. And go forward with that. Hope we draw Graveyard Hate and whatnot. Gideon minus Emblem for just win the game because opponent's doing a ton of nothing. I could see sneaking in. Let's go down one more Winds of Abandon. And sneak in a Gideon. Alright, let's try it like that. I'm worried about them, like, what I'm thinking they're doing is, like, Gifts Ungiven, Unburial Rights, Reanimate Iona or something. I mean, we got a lot of clues, but exactly like how our opponent's deck is all piecing together, it seems to be random snow stuff and graveyard synergies in a format that's very prepared for graveyard decks. Well, okay. I mean, I guess this hand's fine. Probably going to lose Crucible to discard, but Sun Titan could get it back eventually. Crucible was our winning card last time. I don't know if Lone Missionary is worth it. Our opponent's deck doesn't seem that aggressive. It's hard to know. Opponent, Inquisition. Iona came in Zendikar, I believe. Well, we drew the card our opponent made us discard. That's always nice. Play the land, pass the turn. Prismatic Vista. Well, crack Flooded Strand. Grab a... Yeah, let's take Misfill Plains. Play Field of Ruin. Play Wall of Omens. Opponent cracks. Is Scred better than Searing Blood in 8-wax sideboard if you play 18 Snow Mountains? Ugh. That one's actually a little tricky. Because 8-Wack really does care about the damage. Opponent coming through with the Inquisition. Sure. I assume they're taking, yeah, Crucible of Worlds. Yeah, fair enough. Opponent. Getting in. We take it. We draw more Field of Ruins. Well, play Field of Ruins. Field of Ruins, Overgrown Tomb. We just need more white mana. Opponent floats a mana. Yeah, I think it might be worth keeping Searing Blood just because damage going to the face is nice. If you are having an issue dealing with bigger creatures, then that is potentially a reason to play some Screds. So it kind of depends on the metagame, but I do like the damage that comes through thanks to Searing Blood. Opponent. Combat. Opponent's got their remands. Gets in. Hits a sure. Passes. Well. Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Blast Zone. Pass the turn. Remorseful Cleric can be pretty nice. Opponent. Untapping. Can we pull this off and finish with the 4-1? Astrolabe. Yeah, gonna draw a card. Opponent. Combat. Gets in. Sure. Down to 16. Well, crack a clue. Oh, there's Sun Titan for the future. And Emeria finally. Well, go to combat. Get it with Raven Inspector. Hit our opponent. Play Remorseful Cleric. Emeria. Go. Sun Titan for next turn. Rolf Stop, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Well, nuke the graveyard. Untap. Opponent. Oh, wow. Boy, they've had the right timing for their spells, that's for sure. Ugh. Just in time to snag our Sun Titan. Misspell Blades is awesome. That is true. Oh. Oh, we really wanted a Sun Titan. Well, opponent's not making it easy. Wow, takes Path. They must have a way to counter Sun Titan. Opponent passes. We draw Windswept Teeth. Now go to combat. Attack. What do we make of this? They must have a counter, right? Is that the most logical conclusion? I'll play Ranger. Opponent remands. Windswept Teeth. Crack Windswept Teeth. Snow-covered plains. Replay Ranger. Take Thraben Inspector. Pass the turn. No more discard, please. Opponent. Snow-covered plains. Oh, they might be setting up for it. Okay, so. Well, step one. Sack Ranger Captain of Eos. Opponent gifts ungiven. That's fine. Sun Titan can get back Remorseful Cleric, clean the graveyard. That's what we wanted. That's where we wanted to be. That's good. That's good. That's fine. There's the gifts. See if our opponent goes for value or tries to go for the combo. I think we might be pulling away. Incision. Sharky Incision, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. The Ice Fate Kotal has Death Touch. So that was the main consideration for not attacking. Because then the other thing, so now we have a couple options depending on what our opponent does. We can just Sun Titan, get back Ranger of Eos, keep looping that. We can also Sun Titan Remorseful Cleric, nuke the graveyard. Tameo, Damnation, huh? Well, I think what we do is mill Snapcaster, huh? Mill the two creatures, maybe? 1, 2, 3. I don't know if we are exiling the graveyard. That's the question. We might not be exiling the graveyard since they didn't get combo pieces. I think we mill Damnation and mill... Ugh. And mill Snapcaster. opponent. We gotta not time out, too. We're running behind on time. I mean, if our opponent wants to spend their entire turn playing Tamiyo, that's pretty fine. Play Field of Ruin. Play Sun Titan. Sun Titan. So many good options. Let's take Ranger Captain. Get back Ranger Captain. Tutor. Thraben Inspector. Play Thraben Inspector. Combat. Attack with Thraben Inspector. Opponent takes it. So we pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Yeah, we do need to kill our opponent. They are down to 11, though, so we're getting there. Unfortunately, since they don't have non-basics, if we could turn these Field of Ruins into planes, we would get to Emeria really quickly. Opponent. Maelstrom Pulse on Sun Titan. Alright. Sure. And Astrolabe. Well, the game continues. Vista for our opponent passes. We untap. Wrath of God. Well, go to combat. Attack with everything. Trying to close out this game before our opponent finds something. Opponent upkeep sack on our opponent's turn? There's enough instant speed removal that I'm not sure that that's a perfect plan. Thraben Inspector. Ooh. Okay. Plans change. Oh, we gotta wait till next turn. Alright, pass the turn. Well, that does shut down Tamiyo in the future. Oh, we're close. We're close. We're so close. Opponent's at 9. We got 6 points of damage on the battlefield. Look back at the plan from the gifts choices. Have you seen the new Pauper news? Yes, we were talking about it earlier. Wait, what are we getting putted for? I'm so confused. Well, we drew our Sorcerer's Spyglass on our end step, so we literally can't cast it. Opponent. I mean, maybe we should have sacked Ranger Captain. I don't know if that's... I'm not sure that that's the right plan. Maybe it is. Another Spyglass. And a Remorseful Cleric. Well, step 1, go to combat. Attack. Opponent has a Kotal. Trying to stay alive. Sure. Opponent blocks. Oh, this is... We gotta close it out. We're so close. You keep Sun Titan and get another... Well, I mean... We didn't know that our opponent had Maelstrom Pulse. So... We've seen Assassin's Trophy. We haven't seen Maelstrom Pulse. It seems like a card that could be in their deck. But I don't think that... With how it played out in hindsight, we could have kept Sun Titan for a turn. But it's just as likely, based on the information that we have, that we could have sacked our creature and then our opponent just waited till our upkeep and Assassin Trophy. And then we 2-for-1 ourselves, so... Oh, we saw Assassin Trophy last game. Well, I'll have to go back and watch the video. I'm pretty sure we saw Assassin's Trophy last game, but maybe I'm wrong. Sorcerer's Spyglass. But I think decisions like that maybe you just aggressively sack, but you risk 2-for-1ing yourself without a ton of easy value. I'm pretty sure we saw a trophy last game. Wasn't there a gifts pile that was like trophy, abrupt decay, snapcaster, and something? Pretty sure that was a gifts pile last game. So I don't know. Maybe it's still correct to do it, but I don't think it's as cut and dried because we're trying to close out the game and giving up a 3-3. That's actually a meaningful clock here as we're trying to somehow close out this game. So giving up a 3-3 is kind of a big deal. Well, let me see, Tracy Hicks. This has been a pretty wild game and a wild match, but Emeria's been sweet. Venser's Call. Ooh. Oh, that looks good. I remember we played something like this after Biomancer's Familiar came out, and yeah, Eladrami's Call seems like a really good new addition. I like it, Tracy. Hey now, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups tier for our new subscriber. Okay, well, Interesting. 2 gifts in hand. Well, name Tamio. Play Remorseful Cleric. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks. Why not name a fetch? I don't think naming a fetch does that much here. Opponent has 2 fetches. So, name fetch. I don't really like the naming a fetch plan with our opponent having 2 fetches. They still get to gifts. So we don't actually stop them from doing what they want to do. I don't know. Maybe. It's a pretty short-term plan. And when we know there's a Wrath in hand, I don't know. Yeah, we know they have a Wrath, though. Boy, maybe there's a chance we lose this. Our planes count is not high. It's very obnoxious how many non-basics or basics our opponent has. Now I get why streamers keep sub-chat only. Engineered explosives to Fairy Time Raveler. Gifts ungiven. Mill, engineered explosives, and gifts ungiven. Boy, and we're at some risk of running out of time after our opponent Ras here. So opponent Ras, we nuke their graveyard. We lose our board. Prismatic Vista. Opponent cracks Prismatic Vista down to 3, but can we close out the game? Opponent. Yeah, we get to draw with the clue. Plays a Tamio that doesn't do anything. So sack a clue. Thraben Inspector for more clues. Opponent. Passing. We draw land. Well, play Thraben Inspector. Sack the clue. Play Sorcerous Spyglass. On to Fairy Time Raveler. Snow-covered plains. Flicker Wisp. Flicker Thraben Inspector. Pass the turn. Oh, this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still way away from actually getting to turn on Emeria. Opponent. Gifts ungiven. Oh. Says, forgive me if I'm wrong, but when sacking Ranger, increase your odds of keeping a 6/6 that buys back your 3/3. Are we talking about a bunch of turns ago? I'm not sure. This has been a very grindy match. Was thinking about doing a Modern Death and Taxes list. Would love to see a new deck, Seth. Oh, thank you, Tracy Hicks. Yeah, that sounds fun. Game has options, but what is the low times? Best time to focus on current and future decisions rather than call Seth out for opponent. Unburial Rights Iona. Gets back Iona. Name's White. Passes. Wow. Does this mean we lose? So, Field of Ruin, Ghost Quarter. Snow-covered plains. Sack the Clue. Play the Snowland. Pass the turn. Jeez. Zarikar, welcome to the Fishbowl. There's a Kodal. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent. Cycles. Ice Fang Kodal, chaining them together. Opponent goes to combat, attacks. Okay. Wait. Does this give us a chance to win? So take up Blast Zone. Untap. I mean, we gotta go for it. There's no other option. Sack it. Combat. Attack you. Oh! 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 Blast Zone! Blast Zone comes through! Oh, they Iona locked us and we got him! Oh! Blast Zone! Okay. And we finish with the 4-1 with Mono White Emeria somehow. Oh. Oh, man. That one was kind of gifted to us. I don't know if I've ever been locked by to Iona before and ended up winning, but it happened. And that means we have treasure chests to open, so... Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. 5 treasure chests, and Mono White Emeria was sweet. And if you were the person that said, can we do a game of Momir tonight? Log onto your computer and get ready, because after our treasure chest, we can do a best of one. I think we're going to do a best of one Momir, but we can wrap up with a Momir, a best of one Momir to close things out. Whoo! All right, Folter, 1 second. We got to open our treasure chest. Can I open... give me 1 second, Folter. We got to open our chest first, and then we will do our Momir game. So we have 5 treasure chests, thanks to Mono White Emeria, and honestly... the deck felt good. We lost to Vizier Druid combo. Otherwise, the deck kind of crushed it. We were pretty successful, grindy, long, crazy games, and we got there eventually. So it felt effective. I gotta say, I was impressed with how Mono White Emeria felt here in 2019. It's been a while since we played it. We didn't play against Hogak, unfortunately, but the deck can grind. Remorseful Cleric was impressive. The card draw's good. Winds of Abandon stole us some games that were really key. So all around, the deck felt sweet. Snow Delver. Ooh. Hex Drinker. That's spicy. And Meryl Aegis Slumber. That's definitely spicy, huge elf boy. I'm a little worried about enough cards to flip Delver. That would be my main concern. Astrolab is sweet, and Merit Aegis Slumber, but I don't know, like, a little light maybe on instants and sorceries for flipping. Looks like 19. I guess that'll still flip eventually, but that's something to bear in mind. Probably on the low end for instants and sorceries, but looks like a sweet idea. And Ice Paint Cold is really good, so yeah, I like it. Anyway, let's open our treasure chest. We have 5 treasure chests, thanks to Monoway to Emeria, and let's get that complete set, or something awesome. And then we will close things out with a game of Momir. So, treasure chest 1, Molten Steel Dragon. Been a while since Molten Steel was good. Phyrexian mana. 15 play points. Play points are helpful. Can't really complain about play points. Next up, number 4. Oh, Containment Priest. Is this worth something still? Oh. Contain... Oh, it was reprinted, wasn't it? Ugh. Containment Priest. Ultimate Masters. How much is it? $3. There was a time when it was really valuable. There was a time on Magic Online when Containment Priest was like $40, but $3, that's something. All right, still have never got a complete set. Crazy J-Man, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Copy enchantment, Awakening Zone. Awakening Zone is sweet, like Eldrazi Bitter Blossom. 5 play points, not really worth much though. Next up, we get Intruder Alarm, combo potential. We haven't played an Intruder Alarm deck in a while. 5 play points. Well, last one. Last shot for something awesome. We get 45 play points. Play points are helpful. I guess we can't complain about play points. But, not ideal. Well, our chests weren't super exciting. Value-wise, they were fine because of the play points. But the deck was sweet. And, alright. Momir type, send me your challenge, Foster, something like that. Send me your challenge. We will wrap up with a game of Momir tonight. And, hey, thanks for hanging out, Taylor Jones. Have a good night. Next week's stream time, as people are running away, next week's stream time, daytime stream on Monday, Magic Arena Core Set 2020 preview stream that Wizards invited us to. So expect some sweet new standard stuff, hopefully. That's the plan on Monday. So Monday and then Tuesday and Thursday, of course, like normal. It's been a long time since viewer battles. You're right, a little cheeky. And I keep talking about it and saying, like, we're going to do viewer battles, and then we keep not doing it. We need to do an official, like, actual full stream for viewer battles, rather than just a game of Momir here and there. The Mike Arnold for the 31st month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Cillian Sunsinger. All right. Not super scary. I guess you can pump it, but... that's not usually how you want to spend your mana in Momir. Yes, please. We will take some ramp. This is our second Momir game in a row where we fit a ramp spell. Does not get better than a ramp spell. Sub-only viewer battles. Did Little Cheeky miss them? Maybe he should sub. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. We paywalled our viewer battle stream. If you were watching the stream earlier, you probably don't realize that's a joke, but it is a joke. Rubble Belt Raiders. When it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each attacking creature you control. I always thought that this card might have a chance when it was in Standard, and I don't think it saw a bit of play one single time. Should have attacked by blocking. That's probably true. But who knows what could go wrong. Lakalith Warrior. When it becomes blocked, you may have it deal damage equal to its power to target creature. If you do, it assigns no combat damage this turn. Alright. Pretty good for a Hill Giant. Well, let's make a 5-drop. Discard a Forest. And Tatterdrake. Definitely played some Tatterdrake decks back in Ravnica Draft. Ooh, Najeela's pretty busted. What do you think, if you're a Commander player, what do you think is the most busted commander from Core Set 2020. Or, I mean, your favorite. Whatever. Hooded Horror can't be blocked as long as defending player controls the most creatures or is tied for the most creatures. Alright. That's a thing. Opponent gets in. Hits us to 21. Let's make a 6 and see how we do. Okay. Vigilance Reach attacks each combat if able. All creatures. Whenever a creature attacks you, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's actually kind of good. Why did that not? Alright. Would you play this on Commander Clash? Yeah, the new bird seems like the most combo-y one. Kaikar. Maelstrom Thunderer. That looks exactly like something I would enjoy playing. Looks like a lot of value. You laughed at Stannis Pirate Tribal when Richard played it. That I did. I think he beat us with it. I thought this was like the worst commander from last year's commander decks. I guess we actually kill this. Alright, kill that. Can't block this because we are tied for the most creatures. Have you done a Game of Thrones Commander Clash? Ooh, with each deck representing a house. That would be a good one. That would have been a good one a couple months ago when it was wrapping up and before everyone hated the last season apparently. But yeah, that would actually be sweet. I wonder who on Commander Clash has watched it. I think Richard said he hadn't watched it. I don't know. I think Krim has. I'm pretty sure Krim has, and I don't know about Tomer. Yeah, Yarok is the one I'm most excited to build around. Opponent passes. Well, play the land. Let's spin the wheel on a 7-drop. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, search that player's library for a card. Then that player chooses a card name. If you search that player's for a creature... Oh, so many words. So if you search for a creature card that doesn't have that name, you can put that card on the battlefield under your control. So you search. If you search for a creature and your opponent guesses wrong, you put it on the battlefield. That's kind of cool, I guess, in a weird way. Corrosive Tusker. Opponent. Getting in. Growing our Thantis. I think we just win here, actually. We block here. We're gonna make a 7 in case we phage ourselves. Alright, let's make a 7. Discard. Luminate Primordial. I guess that seals the deal. Go to combat. Attack. And our opponent's good. That one went quick, Foster. Alright, let's finish it. If you're down. That one went quick. We can do another one. I feel bad. I hit the rap spell and just blew you out, so when is Vegas this year? Did it already happen? GP Vegas is the end of August. So it has not happened. It's upcoming. Definitely a sweet one to go to if you're looking to go to a GP. I got a Whip Lockout deck for 2020 Standard. Ew. Is it Lockout? So Crackling Drake, Riverwise Augur, Grafdigger's Cage, sweet reprint, Eyes Everywhere. Yes, okay. Okay, that's spicy. So the plan is to donate with Eyes Everywhere. Opponent gets a Thraben Valiant. To donate an Experimental Frenzy with Eyes Everywhere. Come on, more merfolk. And then play a Grafdigger's Cage. That's kind of hilarious. Or Role Reversal could also work if the opponent already has a enchantment out. That is definitely spicy. I don't know how consistently the kill will be pulled off, but when you pull it off, it is going to be spectacular. Not too many ways to just lock your opponent out of playing Magic in Standard. I mean, I guess if they had red mana, they could potentially sacrifice Frenzy, but hopefully they don't. Ooh, let me see, JP Orange. Collected balls. Ball Lightning Tribal. Found it. 4-drop is Vorian Duelist. Haste, when it enters the battlefield, target creature can't block this turn. Sure. Ball Lightning Tribal's sweet. We played Skelemental last stream, but we might have to revisit and try another build. And Thunderkin Awakener seems like a cool addition to the deck too. Lots of nice 1-toughness elementals. And Groundbreaker as well. Got him all. Oh. Wow. Boy. Yeah, we've had some luck. I feel a little bad for Folter because we are just hitting insane ramp, which is good in Momir. No, Ghosting and Momir isn't really relevant. Oh, Spyglass to name Frenzy. We got all the pieces. Yeah, that does cover it. Dementia Sliver. Choose a card name. Target opponent reveals a card at random from their hand. If it's a chosen card, player discards it. Ew. That could be annoying. Well, let's do our ramp in. See if we can hit something good. Discard a forest. Whenever a player casts a creature spell, remove a counter from it, make a zombie. Alright, so it's just a 5/5. Get in with the Putrid Cyclops. Hit our opponent. Yeah, we're hitting a lot of commander stuff, that's for sure. Why isn't your Momir deck 1,000 cards to play around mill? There's actually a rule, I believe, that it has to be exactly 60 cards. So you can't actually play 1,000 cards. Power and toughness equal to the number of untapped artifact creatures and lands you control. Ugh. That's going to get big next turn. That's going to get really big. Well, yeah, I guess we're going to be chump blocking that for a while. Make a 7. Oh boy, we are running well. Archon of Tributative is really insane. When it attacks, detain 2 non-land permanent. So basically double removal. That is about as good as it gets. Yeah, there's definitely some sweet new potentialities for Scapeship in Standard. Yeah, I got the trip part. And then you just kind of guess at the rest. Marxist and Cal get in. We block. Well, I don't know what I said exactly. Did I not say Tremoverate? Did I say something other than that? Me? I said something wrong? Protein Hulk. Not as scary in an all land format. Oh boy. Alright. Well, detain you. And, oh, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good for, Tremoverate. Tremoverate. Alright, we're getting there. I always call it Protein Hulk. Protein Hulk. Ooh, Vampiric Dragon. That's legit. If we didn't have, Tremoverate, Trimmy, old Trimmy over here, we'd be in trouble. But thankfully, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, attack. Detain you. I mean, I think we just Colossus. Colossus is pretty good if you get to 10 mana. Man, yeah, this thing's great in Momir. Super, super good. Are you clipping my pronunciations, Jay Zoller? raise Forerunner. If our opponent could attack, that might be a problem, but thankfully, well, I guess it's not as much of a problem with Colossus hanging around. Opponent getting in, sending a message on the way out the door. Yeah, we will block and block. Take our beats, untap, mountain, and yeah, it's Colossus time. And Colossus is pretty big. 10-10, up to a 20-20, with trample. Detain you, kill you, and Falter, thank you so much for playing. My apologies. We ran super good. Super good. Yeah, that's Momir. Sometimes the Magic Gods smile upon you. Well, I guess we ran really good all night in general. We went 4-1 in our league with on our way to Emeria, ran well in Momir, and I think, thank you so much, The Folter. That was a blast. We'll do another one in the future. I definitely appreciate you playing. And sorry for the good running, but that's Momir. That happens. Oh my goodness. So, everyone, I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So reminders, replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old stream. Normal YouTube, there's a ton of stuff going up. If you missed Against Odd Slivers, you should check it out. It's a sweet one. There's a new series from our editor, Matt, who edits the stream highlight on Sunday. Brand new series going up tonight, the first episode. So definitely check it out, leave feedback, see what you think. I'm excited for it. It's something pretty different than what we've done before. So check it out, see what you think of it. Of course, there's also Commander Clash, and we are going to Modern to play maybe the most cards we've ever played in a single deck for Much of Brew on Sunday. We have Modern for Budget Magic on Monday. We'll be back streaming Monday afternoon. Top 10 videos, so tons of stuff on the YouTube. One more reminder that the sponsor of our stream tonight is Card Kingdom. And Card Kingdom, they got you covered with all the cards you could possibly need from Core Set 2020, also Modern Horizon. So if you're looking for some new stuff, pick them up from Card Kingdom. Also supports the stream and the channel and the site, so thank you to them. Any tips for starting on Moto? Go easy and take your time. It takes a little getting used to. It's not the most intuitive, but if you play a few games with it, it will come along. There's also a YouTube series I made about getting started on Moto. So if you're interested in that, you can find that on the YouTube channel as well. Archery spoilers, yeah, I'm sure it's starting like in a couple of days, Jay Zoller. No, it should be not until the end of August. So anyway, everyone, I think that does it for tonight. So thank you so much for hanging out. It's always fun. Have a wonderful weekend. There's Modern tournaments, tons of stuff going on, and I will see you on Monday for our preview stream for Core Set 2020. So playing some sweet new decks and cards. Until then, have a great weekend. I love you all, and yeah, see you on Monday.